quarterback hurries a year ago. Overall, the Dragons aren't nearly as big as some of the teams the Rice Birds have faced, but overall, they're quite a bit quicker team than the Rice Birds have seen this year, Brent.
Yes, they are. And some of those guys that we talked about, Graham and Ross, in particular, play both ways. So maybe if you can get in the second half of the close game, maybe they get a little wore down.
Well, and I think you saw that in last week's game at Star City because a lot of those guys, as you mentioned, Brent, going both ways, and they did appear to be getting a little bit worn out in that second half. So the Rice Birds got to stay in the game and got to keep the foot on the pedal, I guess is the best way to put it.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. It's going to be I think it could be a high-scoring game tonight as well. So the Birds need to keep, control of the ball, and they have to match the score with the score.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's just going to be interesting to see how it unfolds tonight, Brent. I've been curious about this. People I know they've asked you as well. People have asked me all week long, who do you think's going to win? What do you think how the game's going to go? And I just really don't know. Honestly, this is probably one of the top teams in the conference, and it'll be a good measuring stick for the Rice Birds on a good field. Now, against 2 weeks ago, the Rice Birds on a grass field, it wasn't anything like this one.
Absolutely not. Just looking at the grass field here, what a nice crown out there.
It really is.
And had we had that at Helena, it would have been a totally different story.
Well, and they played in the rain here.
They did, and it was great.
Well.
Yeah, they did.
No issues at all, but they've maintained the field very well here, and it is striped off very nicely. It's still got a little tinge of green in it here as well, and it's just going to be a great atmosphere tonight for Rice Bird football. We're about 13 minutes away from the kick of this one, and we're still waiting for the national anthem and the invocation, and we'll have that coming your way here shortly. So let's take a quick timeout and on the Freemeier's Best Brands Plus Rice Bird pregame show while we get the national anthem completed and the invocation. And we come back, Brent and I will take a look around the 8-4A conference and see what all's going there, who's playing who, and we'll break all that down for you as well. We'll be back on the Freemeier's Best Brands Plus Rice Bird pregame show in 5 minutes.
Hi, this is Kim Buffet. Did you know that at Coker Hampton Drug Company and Gift Shop in downtown Stuttgart, our pharmacists have more than 80 combined years of expertise? If you have any questions or need advice about medication, our pharmacists are happy to help. With friendly staff, fast selection of over-the-counter medicines, a convenient drive-thru, and more, we've been proudly serving our community for nearly 100 years. You can trust us with your health. We're here for you at Coker Hampton Drug Company and Gift Shop at 218 South Main in downtown Stuttgart.
A lot of cities claim to be unique, but are they really? Were they the off-season playground for legends like Babe Ruth and Al Capone? Do they sell beer made from thermal spring water that comes straight from the ground below? Do any of these places have a street that has a gangster museum on one side of the road and a national park on the other? Let me go ahead and answer that for you. They don't, because none of them are Hot Springs, Arkansas. For more info, visit hotsprings.org.
Running a business means finding the right people, and that's where Express Employment Professionals comes in. Whether you need full-time, part-time, or seasonal employees, Express has you covered. From office staff to skilled trades, Express matches the right talent to your needs quickly and efficiently. With offices in Stuttgart, Wynn, Helena, and Pine Bluff, they're ready to support your business no matter the size. And if you're looking for a job, Express is here for you too. For more information or to apply, call 870-672-4568 or visit expresspros.com. Express Employment Professionals, your staffing solution.
The success of a crop begins with field preparation and agricultural equipment manufactured by House Industries in Cherry Valley, Arkansas. Located in the heart of the Delta, House Industries specializes in tillage and seedbed preparation equipment. From residue management and light tillage to seedbed preparation, House Industries has the equipment you need to preserve nutrients, conserve water, and prevent erosion. To increase efficiency when planting this year's crop, visit your local Greenway Equipment dealership for pricing availability or call House Industries at 870-588-3773.
What does it feel like to know it matters to others how you're doing? What's weighing on your mind? That you're happy right now, that your body's healthy, and that those around you are taken care of too. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind. So you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
As summer fades and cooler weather arrives, is your home ready? Proudly providing services to North and South Arkansas County, Cox Heating and Air delivers reliable heating, air, and electrical services to Dewitt, Gillette, Kitchener, St. Charles, Marble, and the surrounding areas. Whether you need an HVAC tune-up or electrical repairs, they've got you covered. Call today at 870-673-1269 to schedule your service. That's 870-673-1269. With Synchrony financing available on generators, central units, and mini splits, Cox Heating and Air is here for your comfort this season and beyond.
Renting equipment for your next project is easy when you call U.S. Irrigation Distributors in Stuttgart and DeWitt. Trenchers, log splitters, generators, and pump sets can all be rented from U.S. Irrigation, where you'll find the farmer's favorite lineup of equipment and supplies: levee gates, steel, PVC, and polypipe. Supplies like drip oil, dance boots with chaps, the original muck boots, and Twisted X footwear. It's all at U.S. Irrigation Distributors, Highway 165 north of Stuttgart, or at 550 Highway 165 north in DeWitt.
Attention Ricebirds fans, get ready to feel great and look amazing with Face Happy in Stuttgart. At Face Happy, we offer facials for every skin type. Just like football, there's something for everyone. Plus, enjoy our waxing, brows, lashes, and relaxing massages. Men and women of all ages are welcome. Treat yourself to a top-notch beauty experience. Call Amanda Hafner at 870-830-1961 to schedule your appointment today. Learn more when you visit us on Facebook. Face Happy, where every visit is a winning play.
The future is not about a bond reaching maturity. The future is what my grandfather worked for. It's what my father carried on. It's my responsibility today. The future is my son's tomorrow. At the Stevens Private Client Group, we believe that our strength builds success, not only for us, but for our clients. Stevens, member NYSE, SIPC.
We're able to bring you Stuttgart Ricebird football every Friday night thanks to our great sponsors like Arkansas Senator Ronald Caldwell. Senator Caldwell is a strong supporter of high school athletics and believes in its power to develop our young men and women. Senator Caldwell proudly serves District 10, which includes Arkansas, Jackson, Cross, St. Francis, Lee, Monroe, Woodruff, Prairie, Poinsett, and Lonoke counties. Senator Ronald Caldwell, proud sponsor of Stuttgart Ricebird football.
And we welcome you back to Dragon Stadium in DeWitt, site of tonight's 8-4A conference matchup between the Stuttgart Ricebirds and the DeWitt Dragons. Both teams come into tonight's game with a 3-2 overall record, 1-1 in conference. I'm Lynn Keller, sitting alongside Brent Whitman. We're glad to have you join us here on the Freemeyer's Best Brands Plus Ricebird pregame show, taking a look around the 8-4A conference. We got one team that's undefeated, one team hadn't won a game in conference, and everybody else is 1-1, Brent.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, pretty evenly matched conference top to bottom, and there's tough games every week in this conference.
Let's take a look back to last week's game. In addition to Stuttgart over Cross at 42-14, DeWitt over Star City 37-36. Warren kind of squeaked by Monticello, Brent, 30-21.
Yeah, they did. You know, Monticello led in the fourth quarter in that game, but Warren got a couple of scores late. You know, Warren always tough to beat at home.
Yeah, and those are two teams that really don't like each other, too.
No, they
because
don't.
Of their proximity.
That's right.
Hamburg got a big win over Helena, gave Helena their first loss of the season as well. Tonight, in addition to Stuttgart at DeWitt, we mentioned earlier, Brent, some great games tonight. How about Hamburg at Warren?
Yeah. Warren coming off that big win against a rivalry, maybe a little bit of a letdown against a good Hamburg team. However, they are playing at home, so that does help.
Star City at Monticello, another great game tonight, Brent.
Yes, it is. Yeah, you know, Star City with that tough loss last week. Let's see how they rebound.
And then Helena at Crossett, a couple of teams that are kind of struggling near the bottom, are going to hook it up in Crossett tonight. And I tell you what, Brent, looking at Crossett and their poor stats, it's hard to believe when you look at that team and the way they played and the ability that they have.
Yeah, you're right. You know, I don't think they're as bad as what they've been playing, but you know, and Helena, another long road trip for Helena.
No doubt about that. Let's take a quick glance at next week. Monticello will be at Stuttgart. The Ricebirds will be back home next Friday night. DeWitt will travel to Helena next week. Warren will be at Star City. Should be a good one there, Brent.
Yes, it will.
And then Crossett will be at Hamburg. All that will be taking place next week, which is week 7 of the high school football season. Stuttgart Ricebirds have come out of the locker room, and they're getting ready to load up into their big inflatable run-through. And the captains are at the center of the field, Brent, and all the DeWitt Dragons are lining up into their big run-through, and they're about ready to come out through a funnel of their fans and students, and they'll be following when they come out of there, that big Dragon's mouth, they'll be following those Go Dragon signs, big flags there. And, of course, the Ricebird cheerleaders have their SHS and Ricebirds flags ready to go as well. Great atmosphere for high school football here in DeWitt tonight.
Yeah, fantastic crowd, too. You know, what a great crowd we had last week. Standing room only on the Stuttgart side, just a fantastic crowd and a good group of students, too, you know, last week. And I see a good group of students across the way tonight as well. I believe it's going to be standing room only here tonight as well.
Boy, I'm telling you what, on that far side over there, Brent, I'm going to have some grease in the shoehorn to get anybody else in the stands over there. And I tell you, it looks like the band is sitting on each other's lap over there as well. Yep. But great crowd, and see a lot of guys milling around the fence area there as well. We're getting close to kickoff here, so it's just going to be a fabulous atmosphere. Again, as we talked about in the last segment, this is a grass field here in DeWitt, but a much better conditioned field than we saw 2 weeks ago at Helena. Of course, this one, as Brent mentioned, has a very nice crown in the center. I'm not sure from sideline to sideline you can see somebody. I'm telling you, it is a crown in the center of this field.
Yeah, it is a very, very tall crown. A lot of green out there still, you know, especially in the corners. A little bit of brown in the center, but it appears to be in a fantastic shape tonight.
It does, and of course, kind of give you the setting here in DeWitt. They have a bright blue track that circles the football field as well. And, of course, the goalposts in the end zone, they're bright yellow. And, of course, their pads on the bottom are bright blue with DeWitt spelled out there as well. And all of the yard marks are lined off very nicely on the field here. It's been well taken care of. And, Brent, who are our captains for tonight's game?
All right, for the DeWitt Dragons, number 5, Landon Simpson, and 61, Evan Watkins. For the Ricebirds, number 4, Deontay Clark, number 61, Caleb Brewer, and number 55, Peyton Thompson. And the DeWitt Dragons will receive the opening kick.
Great to have Peyton Thompson out there as well. Ricebirds down. If you heard on the coaches show, Ricebirds down a couple of guys with some injuries from last week and also from practice here in the last couple of weeks as well. So defense is going to be tested tonight with a good, strong DeWitt offense.
Yes, it is, and it's going to be tested early here as the Dragons take the ball on the opening kick. You don't want to give up any big plays. You want to make them earn everything they get tonight.
And, of course, we're right in the middle of the DeWitt Dragon fans here on the press box on the home side. And here come the DeWitt Dragons out of their run-through. And big number 56 is carrying an American flag as he comes out. That's Jax Poston. And here come the Stuttgart Ricebirds out of their run-through. Got the smoke coming out of there as well. The cheerleaders with their SHS signs. And fireworks going off in the south end zone. The Stuttgart Ricebirds, as we mentioned in the last segment, dressed in their road white with maroon numbers, maroon helmets, and bright blue for the DeWitt Dragons with white numbers, bright blue helmets as well. They've got a little gold trim on those, and they have a white stripe running down the side of their pants. They will be moving from the left to the right on your radio dial, which is from the north to the south here in DeWitt. For those of you that may be listening and not familiar with the area, DeWitt is about 25 miles south of Stuttgart. This is the shortest road trip that the Ricebirds will have this year, Brent.
Yes, it is. And, you know, it's interesting that they don't have Corey Graham on the kickoff team. He's still here on the sideline, which is a little odd, but.
Well, they've got plenty of athletes to make up for it. There's no question about that. And if there's been one area that the Ricebirds have struggled mightily this year, it's been on special teams.
Yes, they have. Now, they played good last week, but they're going to have to do that again here tonight with so many weapons for the Dragons. And I do see, Lynn, they have the orange 20-yard marker on the 25 over there.
Yes, they do.
That's a little bit off.
That is a little off, but it's right on this side, but it's off on the other side. Somebody will get that straightened out. Dawson McKelvey moves up, puts his foot into it. The field is green. The stripes are white. It's time for Ricebird football on this Friday night.
Oh, ball's
the ball
out.
is loose, and I think the Rice Birds, no, the official right behind it says
Yeah.
that DeWitt Dragons
Boy.
got back on it, but, boy, there was a gift on the ground the Rice Birds just couldn't get.
Yeah, it sure was. Number 40 there, Whitmore with the ball, and he tried to spin out of a tackle, and it just got leveled, and the ball came out, but, boy, the Dragons pounced right back on it, and the Rice Birds couldn't pick up that gift there. But let's see what this defense can do here against the Dragons, Lynn, and we see Sparky Clark on defense out there.
All right, here come the Dragons to the line. Ball's in the center of the field. That gold trim on those bright blue helmets really shining in the lights here. The quarterback takes, hands off into the line, and a gain across the 22. And they say the ball is out again. The Rice Birds are signaling it's their ball, and no signal from the official. And I think the Dragons have recovered if it came loose. And obviously the Rice Birds anxious to get that ball.
Yeah, it's going to be a gain of about 4 for Graham that time. Pretty good job by the Rice Bird defensive line, who is down 2 starters.
Here come the Dragons with 3 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left, 1 out in the backfield, and there's a snap through the quarterback's hands, but he goes back, picks it up, and cuts back to the near side, gets his legs cut out from under him. I'm telling you, Brent, there's some hard hitting out there in this one early on.
Yeah, Lynn, the Rice Birds came to play tonight. Cordero Berry took the legs right out from under Ross, and he was lucky to hold on to that ball as well. Gained maybe a yard, but that's it.
It's going to bring up 3rd down now and a long 5 for the DeWitt Dragons. Line of scrimmage is their own 25-yard line, working from the far hash mark from the left to the right. They've got 2 wide outs to the right. They've got a slot on the right side and a back standing to the right of the quarterback. Quarterback takes a snap, is just going to keep it around the left side, and he's got a 1st down. He gets the ball out across the 35-yard line, comes up, signals a 1st down. Number 11, Justin Ross.
Yeah, he's going to have about 10 coming around his right side there. Picked up a good block. It looked like Gaither might have had a play on him, but he got blocked right out of the play.
From the near hash mark, here come the DeWitt Dragons. They've got 1 wide out to the right, 3 to the left. The left is the wide side of the field. 1 back standing to the left of the quarterback, Ross, and that is Graham, and he is going to be corralled for a loss. Corey Graham, the ball carrier, is going to be thrown for a couple-yard loss. I tell you what, that Rice Bird defensive line, tenacious, and with the exception of the one scramble by Ross, have really showed out early here in the game. And, of course, we're just underway. 9:54 to go, opening quarter, no score, opening possession of the game. It's the DeWitt Dragons.
Yeah, Graham was smothered on that play by Scobie and McKnight in the backfield. It's going to be a loss of a yard, 2nd down 11.
Looking to the sideline for the play. Everybody checks their play on their wrist. They have those little things on their wrist that shows what the plays are. Quarterback's going to take it and just keep it around the left side and trying to get the corner on the far sideline and gets a little bit of the corner over there. He's going to have what it looks like, Brent, about 4 yards.
Yeah, but I tell you what, he ran a long ways for those 4 yards. He came from the near hash mark, went all the way across the field for those 4 yards.
Now the ball's on the far hash mark. 9:05 to go here in the first quarter. No score from DeWitt. DeWitt Dragons opening possession of the game. Sends number 4 now. Move him from the left to the right. That's Phoenix Randall. 3 wide outs to the right, which is the wide side of the field. Coach Cody is still coaching over here on the side. They look to the sideline. Shotgun formation. Takes a snap, and now there's a whistle before the snap. And let's see. It's going to be an illegal procedure against the Dragons.
All right. Well, you know, you want to get the Dragons in those 3rd and long situations. We know that they can pass the ball, but that's not really what they want to do. You know, they would much rather run it. So you put them in a situation where they're not comfortable here, and now that moves it back to 3rd down 11. So a big chance for the defense to get off the field here.
All right. Dragons are going to stay in the same formation. Again, the ball's on the far hash mark. The Dragons in their bright blue with white trim, a little gold on the helmet. From behind the sticks now, 3rd down and 11 after the penalty. Corey Graham lined up to the right of Ross, the quarterback. Ross takes a snap, straight back, looks, he dumps it across, and it's incomplete. Had a wide open receiver coming across the middle there. That was Griffin Whitmore, and Griffin uncharacteristically couldn't get his hands on that one, and it falls incomplete. Now 4th and 11 for the DeWitt Dragons.
Yeah, they set up the screen pretty well that time. Let the D-line come through, and then we're going to try to dump it across to Whitmore, but the pass was just a little bit out in front of him, I think, and he just couldn't quite come away with it. So a good stop by the Wrightsburg defense here on the first possession.
Punter's going to be standing back at his own 25-yard line. There's the snap, puts his foot into it, and it's a spiral kick to the right side as they're kicking it away from the Wrightsburg's return man, number 4, Deontay, we call him Sparky Clark. The ball goes out of bounds on the near sideline. So it was an effective punt, Brent. It's going to go out at the Wrightsburg 32-yard line, and that's where the Birds will have it. First down and 10 for their first possession here of the ball game. 8:14 to go, opening quarter.
Yeah, good stop by that Wrightsburg defense. Some hard hits out there on that first drive. So they definitely came to play here tonight. But let's see what this Bird offense can do now.
Wrightsburg's with one wide out, far to the right. That's number 30, Jeremiah Jackson. Kane Price is the quarterback. Got a little power receiver package in tight here on the near side. Ball's on the near hash mark. Straight back to pass. Looking now. Being chased out of the pockets. Got some green grass ahead of him. He's going to pick up a first down. He's got right at 10 yards. Kane Price doing it with his feet.
Yes, he did. He had plenty of time back there to throw the ball. Just couldn't find anybody open, and then saw some green grass out around the right end and picked up 10 yards.
Moves the ball out to the 42-yard line of the Wrightsburg. Ball's in the center of the field. Shotgun formation. Kane Price now, he steps back away, looks to the sideline from Coach Price, the play. One back standing to his left. Juwan Terry gets the call, takes it over the right side. He's still on his feet. He gets out just about midfield. And a lot of little extracurricular activity going on here. And here comes a late penalty marker.
Yep, that's not what we need. Gain of about 8 on the play.
If that's on the Wrightsburgs, that's a retaliation.
Yeah.
Because the DeWitt Dragon had him pinned down, had both hands on him.
Ooh, they called
it? It's on both.
Offsetting, okay.
And I got to tell you, that's the right call.
Yeah,
of course, I didn't see the Wrightsburgs do anything, but I'm sure he said something.
Right.
But that particular case, I'm glad the official who was right on top of it.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, it's going to be a gain of 8 for Terry there, offsetting penalty. So second down and a long 2.
From the midfield stripe, here come the Wrightsburgs, moving from the right to the left, from the south to the north, and all white with maroon trim. Kane Price. Shotgun formation. Takes it and keeps it over the right side. Ball comes loose, still loose on the far sideline. Looks like the DeWitt Dragons are going to jump on it on the far sideline. So the Wrightsburgs guilty of the first turnover of the night. And DeWitt Dragons are going to have good field position, still in their own territory.
Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't a true fumble there. Price was trying to pitch that on the option as he went down. Just very, very ill-advised on that play. He should have just went down and kept hold of the ball. But
because where he went down, he would have had the first down.
Yeah.
First and 10 for the Dragons. Handoff into the line, a little bit of running room, out to the midfield stripe, and just across by about a yard goes number 1, Corey Graham for the DeWitt Dragons.
He's going to have about 6 on first down. He had very, very uncharacteristic of Kane there. As he usually, takes care of the ball very well, but just trying to make a play and just put the ball on the ground.
Yeah, exactly.
It wasn't there.
Here come the Dragons with one wide out to the right. And with the crown of this field, they're just about the same level we are, Brent.
Yes, they are.
They're out on the crown here in the big Dragon emblem in the center of the field. Hand to Corey Graham coming to the near side, trying to turn the corner, and he breaks out of a tackle, still on his feet. A lot of power, and that brings the DeWitt Dragon fans to their feet. What a nice run by Corey Graham coming to the near side. He's got a fresh set of downs for the Dragons.
Yeah, he's going to have about 8 on that as he broke several tackles.
Moves the ball to the Stuttgart 42-yard line. Ball's on the near hash mark.
Yep.
Power runner, Corey Graham, just hard to bring down. Showed his strength that time. And again, we talked about in the pregame, he's not that imposing to look at.
No, not that big, but boy, he sure plays hard.
He does. Here come the Dragons. Wide outs on the left side, one to the right. Handoff into the line. Number 5 gets a little seam, breaks clear into the secondary, still on his feet, turns the corner, and he puts his head down. when I thought he probably should have turned to the left, he turned into a tackler, and the tackler brings him down. But he moves the ball deep into Riceburg territory.
Yeah, the Dragons there picking up some momentum from that fumble there. Riceburg stopped them cold on their first drive, but, boy, they have the momentum now, and that was number 5, Landon Simpson, with the hard run, and he broke several tackles on that run.
I've always heard that he likes to run into a tackle, and he sure showed that.
He sure did.
Then. Quarterback Ross takes, hands off Graham, dancing around in the backfield. Birds bring him down after a minimal gain of maybe a couple. 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go, opening quarter, no score. Stuttgart and Dewitt, and the Dragons with their second possession of the night. They get a turnover from the Ricebirds, and they have taken Landon Simpson's feet and moved it into Ricebird territory.
A big 30-yard run there by Simpson, takes it all the way down to the 11.
Take, coming to the near side, and nice tackle from behind. I believe Bo Barnes in there against Ross, down to about the 7-yard line.
Gain of about 4 on that play. We'll give Ross. 3rd down and 4 now.
Here come the Dragons. Ball's on the near hash mark. Dragons moving from the left to the right on your radio dial. They've got 2 wideouts on the left, 1 on the right. Going to take hand to Corey Graham. Graham trying to find a little room, and there's the Ricebirds are sealing it up, but they got to get him on the ground.
Boy, look at that forward progress, too.
Oh, my goodness.
That's going to probably go
4-yard line.
Yeah, it might be a first down. I think let's see where they mark it.
They're going to mark him about a yard short. 4th down and 1. And there's a penalty marker down here, Brent. Isn't that a penalty marker right in front of the Ricebirds, number 19? What is that on the field?
I think that might just be somebody's towel.
Okay.
A lot of them have the pink towels on.
It sure looks like a yellow flag down there to me. But
it does.
4th down and 1. Here come the Dragons. Little hard count. A little flinching by the Ricebirds, but they don't jump. Now Ross is looking to the sideline, and they are going to call timeout. And they are going to call timeout. Let's take a quick 30-second timeout with them. You're listening to Stuttgart Ricebird Football on Country 97.3 FM. We're part of the EAB Sports Network.
Freemeyer's Best Brands Plus has been supporting Ricebirds athletics for 46 years in Stuttgart. We're honored to be a part of the Ricebird tradition. Freemeyer's has joined with some of the best brands in America, including Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, Lazy Boy, and Sealy, to be able to supply our customers with the best values. Now, Freemeyer's has gone a step further with guaranteed price matching. If you need home furnishings, make sure you check with Freemeyer's, 201 South Main in downtown Stuttgart. Best brands, best prices, best people.
Kickoff, the Ricebirds could come away with it, and the Ricebirds put it on the turf, and the Dragons come away with it, and they turn it into 6. 3:39 left in the first quarter, and there is a flag on the far side of the field. The officials are talking about it. Don't know if that was during the play or post-play or what. And let's see, the gentleman in the white hat, and it could have to talk to Coach Price, so it's going to be a all right. It's post-play, right? Foul. It is a dead ball foul. So he was pointing as to where he's going to take it on the kickoff. Yes. And the touchdown is good. 3:39 to go. 4-yard touchdown from Corey Graham. Yeah. Another unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on the Dragons. That will be assessed on the kickoff. So swing engage, extra point attempt here, a 2-point conversion attempt. Let's see what they do. But they do have the key out there, I believe. They just walked by it there.
A generator is one of those things you never think about until you need it. How about a hot shower? It's amazing how important the little things really are in these situations. At Durden's and Stuttgart, we like to help make the little things easier. That's why we're now your local authorized Generac dealer. And that's important too, because not all companies can sell, install, and provide warranty service on your generator. But Durden's can. Let's face it, a generator is a big investment. Keep it ready to run correctly so you're not left in the dark when the next storm or outage happens. Call us today at 673-1356 for home backup options, portable generators, and even commercial options for your business. You can also request service for your generator online at durdeninc.com/schedule. Let's skip the cold showers and save the candlelight dinners just for date night.
Durden's in Stuttgart. Guaranteed comfort since 1960.
Welcome back to Dragon Stadium, where the Stuttgart Ricebirds trail the DeWitt Dragons 6-0. I'm Lynn Keller, sitting alongside Brent Whitman, and the DeWitt Dragons now are kicking off 15 yards back from where they normally would, and the Ricebirds are going to return it right back up central in a hard hit at about the 35-yard line. So the Ricebirds will have it. Pretty fair field position. On the return, I believe, was that Kevon Conway?
Yes, it was, yeah. Not quite as good field position as I was hoping for there. The Ricebirds had Clark, who's normally back deep, kind of up short, anticipating a short kick there, but he kicked it over everybody's heads, and Conway got back to it. But, as we talked about in pregame, Lynn, the Birds need to answer, score with the score here.
No question about that. Here come the Ricebirds from the line of scrimmage, from the sideline to the line of scrimmage. Two wide outs to the right, one to the left. Single back in the backfield, standing to the left of Kane Price, the quarterback. Kane getting some last instructions from Coach Price on the far side. Back in shotgun formation. Calls for the ball, gets it, takes, hands off. Juwan Terry looking for a little bit of room, gets out across the 45, gets out across the 35, out to about the 37-yard line, I believe. A gain of, a long 2, I will say.
Yep.
Ricebirds, second down, 8. Ball toward the near hash mark. Birds moving from the right to the left, which is the south to the north here in DeWitt. One wide out to the right, one to the left. Single back standing to the right of the quarterback. They send Sparky Clark in motion from the left to the right. Back to pass. Kane Price looks, dumps it across. He's got his man complete and fighting for some yards, and he's going to be up close to a first down.
I think he's got it where they marked it. That's QT Johnson on a little inside screen, and he fought for a couple extra yards there, and it's going to be enough for a first down.
Move the sticks for the Ricebirds out to the 46-yard line in the center of the field. Here come the Ricebirds breaking the huddle. Sparky Clark comes to the near side along with QT Johnson. QT with some beautiful touchdown receptions last week. Handoff coming to the near side. Juwan Terry, and he's going to be brought down for about a yard loss right at the 45-yard line. A nice play defensively by their best defender out there, and maybe the best player on the DeWitt Dragon squad, number 11, Justin Ross.
Yeah, the quarterback Ross there, that time just stretched out the play long enough for him to bring down Terry. It's going to be a loss of 1.
Second down 11, ball right at the 45-yard line on the near hash mark. Here come the Ricebirds. Juwan Terry's going to be lined up to the right of Kane Price. There's 3 wide outs to the right. Price calls for the ball, takes it straight back, looking, he's surveying. Now he's going to tuck it down and run, and he's going to get out of bounds. And going to be a minimal gain, maybe a yard on it. Let's see where they mark him.
Yeah, that's going to be about it.
Yeah. They're going to
maybe a yard and a half.
Yeah, they're going to set it down at the, let's say he got a couple of yards out of that. They're going to move it up to the 47-yard line right in front of Brent and I's broadcast position. 1:56 to go, opening quarter. DeWitt with a 6-0 lead over the Stuttgart Ricebirds.
Ricebirds yet to take a shot deep. We know that Price loves to do that. He might unleash one here.
Sparky Clark in motion from the left to the right. Give it to him on a speed sweep. Boy, and he's giving a lot of ground. He's in trouble, and he's going to be slung down for a loss all the way back at the 32-yard line.
Boy, I don't understand that play call at all.
I don't either. It's going to be 4th down, and goodness, Elmira for the Ricebirds.
A loss of 12 or 13 on that play.
4th down for the Ricebirds from their own 33-yard line. This drive lost yardage.
Yes, it did.
And had a first down in the mix.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hayden Prine on the punt, standing back at his own 22-yard line, puts his foot into it. Nice knuckleball. Nice one. It's going to hit at the 36 and roll inside the 35, down to about the 32-yard line. That's where the DeWitt Dragons will have it for their 3rd possession of the night. Dragons with a 6-0 lead over the Stuttgart Ricebirds. 1:11 to go here in the opening quarter.
Yeah, Ricebirds on their first drive showed some promise until the fumble there. And then on the second possession, picked up 1 first down, and then they went backwards. And the defense is out here for their 3rd time, and the Dragons have it just a little further back in their territory than they did last time. But let's see if this defense can get a stop. You know, Dragons have put it on the turf tonight, so let's see what the defense does here.
Ross, the quarterback, takes a snap. Hands coming to the near side. Boy, and the Ricebirds stuffed this running back right at the line of scrimmage.
They did.
And on the carry, was that Landon Simpson on
Yes.
the carry, number 5?
Yes, it was. Yeah, Julius Gaither and Tay Clark on that left side just smothered Simpson, a gain of maybe 1, and that's it.
A generous yard there at that. Ball's in the center of the field. 48, 47, 46 seconds to go here. Opening quarter, DeWitt in no hurry, looking to the near side to Coach Cody. 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left, 1 back, standing to the right of the quarterback, Ross. He takes a snap, he hands off. That's Corey Graham, and the Ricebirds hit him in the backfield, but boy, look at the strength of him.
Sure
as
does.
he gets right straight up into the line, carrying defenders with him.
Yeah, you know, he's not a player that you can tackle by grabbing his shoulder pads. You know, you got to get him by the waist and the legs and take him down. It's going to be a gain of 4.
It's going to bring up 3rd down, though, and 5. LaDadrian Smith, along with Dylan Scobie, in on that last stop for the Ricebirds.
I don't think they're going to snap it here, though.
That's going to be at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That brings us to the end of the first quarter of action with your score, the DeWitt Dragons 6, the Stuttgart Ricebirds nothing. We're back with more Stuttgart Ricebird football in 1 minute.
We all have our traditions, from Friday Night Lights to Saturday morning hunts. These are the traditions we pass down to the next generation. We might have hung up our cleats a long time ago. Come tomorrow morning, we can still put on our camo and hunter orange. Because some traditions last a lifetime. Get your hunting license and enjoy a season of memories, both on the field and in the woods. This message is brought to you by the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. Hunt natural.
At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we know buying a home is more than a transaction. It's a milestone. That's why we're in your corner with mortgage solutions that fit your life. For first-time home buyers to seasoned homeowners, our friendly local mortgage experts at Farmers and Merchants Bank provide personalized guidance and competitive rates, making the path to your new home easier. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner, turning houses into homes. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And we welcome you back. We welcome you back to Dragon Stadium in DeWitt, where the Stuttgart Ricebirds trail the DeWitt Dragons as we start the second quarter of action. The quarterback, number 11, Justin Ross, on a keeper to the near side, and he is going to be out close to first down yardage. Let's see where they set it down.
He's going to be a full yard short. He got a pretty good spot, but he's a full yard short.
Ricebird football powered by Petrus in Stuttgart. You're always a winner with Petrus. Petrus Auto Sales, Petrus Chevrolet GMC, and Japco on 13th and Park Avenue. Petrus powering tonight's Ricebird football. Fourth down and less than 1, Brent.
Yeah, and then we have a timeout here.
And let's see what's going on.
Yeah, it looks to me like it's a full yard short, but again, I'm not right down the line where they're looking, but.
And again, they're on this side, and the yard markers are on the other side of that crown.
Yeah.
And there is a big crown.
Yes.
So the official's going to call timeout, and I think we're going to have a measurement.
Yeah. Yeah. I still think they're well short there. Ross stepped out of bounds here on the near side. Looked like he got a good spot, but I still think he's a little bit short.
And let's see when they stretch out the chains. And he is going to
Not as
be
much as I thought, but he is
little
short.
bit,
Yeah,
just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. As you said, with that crown out there, it does make it hard to tell.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't shock me if they went for it here.
Oh, I think there's no question they'll go for it.
Yep.
And quarterback Ross stays out.
And Riceburg's had the chance to get him in the backfield that time, just couldn't drag him down.
He's a good athlete, strong runner.
Yep.
4th down, less than a yard to go. Everybody's in tight. They've even brought the cheerleaders in. Everybody's in tight for DeWitt. Shotgun formation takes, handoff into the line, got to 1st down and more. Corey Graham fighting his way out to midfield, and now here come penalty markers in.
Yeah.
Probably a face mask.
It definitely was. I saw that. It definitely was. Riceburg was just trying to wrap him up there and got a hand on the helmet.
And they've got it at the midfield stripe, so let's see. After the penalty, should move it down. It's a personal foul. I'm seeing them indicate that. So this will move it down to the 35 of the Ricebirds. So the DeWitt Dragons going to be in great shape. Just underway 2nd quarter. Dragons with a 6-0 lead over the Ricebirds. Yep. And they're going to have a fresh set of downs at their Ricebird 35.
And every bit of the Dragon offense has been on the ground so far. But we knew that.
Yeah, absolutely. Ground and pound.
Ground and pound and wind that clock.
Everybody's in tight. Slots on the right. Take handoff to number 3. Trying to find the corner and does. Ricebirds wrap him up though, as he gets about 5 yards.
Number 3, that's Gerard Daniels on the carry. 2nd down and 5.
Nice gain on 1st down. Moves the ball to the center of the field here in the 2nd quarter. Dragons moving from the right to the left, the south to the north here in DeWitt. Grass field. Well striped off. Still a little bit of green tinge out there as well. Bright blue track circling the football field. Ross, the quarterback, takes, hands off, coming to the near side, puts his head down, just punishing the defender is Corey Graham. He went head-to-head with number 19 for the Ricebirds, Landon Bryant.
He's going to have about 7. And if Ricebirds can't slow this down, it may be a long night for the defense there. But we talked about in the pregame with 2 of those starting D linemen out. You know, that was going to be a sore spot tonight in the defense. And the Dragons have been taking advantage so far.
And here come the Dragons on 1st down and 10 from the near hash mark. Again, they're keeping everybody in tight. Lots of blocking. Quarterback's going to keep it over the right side. He gets past the line of scrimmage and into the secondary. Brought down there. Looks like Kevon Conway in on the stop on the far side, number 2.
Looks like about 5 yards again. They're just picking up 5, 6, 7 yards a pop here, moving it right down the field.
2nd down 5 for the Dragons. Getting deep into Ricebird territory inside the red zone. Line of scrimmage about the 17 or 18-yard line. Can't really tell from our vantage point. Ross takes a snap, and he hands off. And Ricebirds hit him in the backfield, but again, just skirts around the outside. He's got a 1st down. Corey Graham on the carry.
Yeah, good blocking up front by the Dragon line. Graham picks up about 7, and a 1st down. They're going to be at about the 12-yard line, I believe.
Trying to put the field glasses on it, Brent, and I think you're right. It's on the far side of the field, just about as far from Brent and I's broadcast position as it could be and be in the stadium here. Again, everybody's in tight. Quarterback's going to take and keep it this time. Gets hit in the backfield, but falls forward on the stop for the Ricebirds. Number 18, Julius Gaither.
A gain of about 2 that time.
2nd down and 8 coming up for the Dragons.
8:47 to go here in the 1st half. Ricebirds trailing 6-0, and the Dragons knocking on the door for 6 more.
And they're taking their sweet time.
They are.
And everybody checks the play on their wrist. Ross, the quarterback, takes a snap, takes hands off to number 3, coming to the near side and getting the corner. Going to be wrestled down. Julius Gaither in on the stop.
Yep. Daniels on the carry. He's going to be near a first down. Inside the 5. Looks like he's just going to be just short. So it's going to be, they have 4th down, but it's on the chain, but I believe it's 3rd down. Yes, 3rd down and a yard. But with the way this offense is going, the Birds have shown no signs of stopping them on third and 4th and short.
That's right. 7:55 to go here in the first half. Ross takes a snap, hands off. Corey Graham coming to the near side. Touchdown DeWitt.
1 yard on that. Well, we'll give him 2 yards on that run, Lynn. But there's a flag in the backfield, and it's another sportsmanlike on Stuttgart. Here is where he's pointing. Dead ball and sportsmanlike. Okay, and the touchdown stand. Oh well, he pointed towards Stuttgart, but I think it may have actually been on Dewitt. Yes, I think it actually was. I think he was actually pointing to the player that the flag was on for the Dewitt coach when it looked like that he was pointing towards Stuttgart. I think after the touchdown, there was a little too much celebration there. I believe that's what the penalty is. But the touchdown will stand. Graham for 2 yards.
They're meeting Coach Price out on the field to give him an explanation. And Coach Price is pointing like he wants it assessed on the kick.
All right,
Riceburgs need to answer.
Yep. You know, I think I might assess it on the PAT and keep them at 12. Back them way up here, and keep them at 12.
Because the last time didn't work out too good on the kick.
Yeah, that's right.
Ross, quarterback, 2-point conversion attempt. He fakes. He's going to pass, and it is picked off by the Ricebirds in the end zone. So the Ricebirds, and I believe that is Julia.
That's
that Landon Bryan, I believe.
Yeah, Landon Bryan with the pick off there. So it works out well for the Ricebirds in that regard. But then the Ricebirds are going to have to try to open up the offense a little bit here and try to get some points on the board. 12-0 is about the limit that you want to go down against this ground and pound possession type offense.
Exactly.
So let's see here. They will kick off again from the 25, and let's hope the Ricebirds can get the ball maybe around midfield or so. Yeah.
Well, I'm a little. I want a touchdown.
No, well, yeah, I would take that too. But again,
special teams touchdown, but then your defense goes right back out.
Right. Again, Lynn, Clark is up in the middle there of the pack, about mid pack. I'm not sure I like that, but because they kicked it deep last time.
Kicking will be number 23, and that is Wyatt Womack for the DeWitt Dragons. 7:47 to go in the first half. DeWitt with a 12-0 lead. Lots of folks listening tonight on this one. Glad to have you listening with us here tonight. Also tuned in on the EAB Sports Network, Stuttgart Riceburg.
That ball's going out of bounds. Hey, here we go.
Kicks it about 5 yards out of bounds, so back them up and let them kick it for 5 more further yards back.
Kick it again, or we can take it right there as well. Let's see. I think from the 25, I think I would go ahead and back them up.
Yep, I would too.
If that's from the 40, I probably wouldn't, but let's see. What is he going to do?
And they're still conferring with Coach Price on the far sideline. I want to mention again, look at that crowd over there for the Ricebirds.
Yep.
Holy mackerel.
Yep, they are shoehorned in there for sure. Fantastic crowd and standing room only over there towards the concession stand area.
Band has made their way out of the stands as they're getting ready for their performance here tonight. And I think it'll be their competition performance. I'm seeing those special jerseys, their uniforms rather, that the band debuted last week.
Ricebirds are going to take the 5-yard penalty there and get the ball at midfield, so that's okay.
All right.
We'll take it.
Good position for the good field position here for the Ricebirds. Let's get the ball in the air, Kane. All right. Yep. Kane Price, quarterback, shotgun formation.
He's going to take it deep here to Sparky. I'm calling it.
Juwan Terry lined up to his right. Straight back to pass. Looking, airs it out long. QT Johnson. It's going to be picked off by the Dragons. And inside the 5-yard line is where the DeWitt Dragons will have it. Perfect positioning for the Dragons, and everything going the Dragons' way right now.
It is probably another ill-advised pass there, maybe by Kane, because they had that safety back deep and pretty good coverage on QT, and the pass was just a little long, but credit Johnson for getting him down back there.
Yeah, absolutely. Brought him down they've marked it at the 5. It looked like it was inside the 5, but they marked it at the 5.
Yeah, that was well inside the 5.
Yeah. So here come the Dragons, first down and 10 from their own 5-yard line. Ball's on the far hash mark. After the turnover, the Rice Birds' second of the night. Got to get the Dragons off the field. Quarterback takes, hands off Graham. Looking for some room on the right side. Puts his head down. Not a lot. Not a lot. Ricebird certainly converging on him over there.
Yep. Gain of maybe a yard. Maybe a yard on the play. And the Ricebird offense not doing the defense any favors yet tonight so far. Unable to put any kind of drives together here. Dragons backed up deep here, though. The defense could do the offense a favor here and get them off the field in three plays, hopefully. 7:05 left to go in the second quarter.
Second down 9, ball on the far hash mark. Dragons moving from the right to the left. Takes
good
Boy,
tackle.
that is excellent tackle right in the middle for the Rice Birds.
Yeah, that was number 3 on the carry. Bo Barnes and others on the tackle. That was Daniels. No gain on that play, so third down and long. I'm not sure we'll see them put the ball in the air here. 3rd and 9.
Ross, the quarterback, shotgun formation. He's standing at his own 1-yard line awaiting the snap. A little hard count. Ricebird stay true on 3rd down and 9. He's got a back standing to his left. Taking all the time they can off the play clock, shortening this game, no question about that. And they are going to call timeout. So we'll take a quick 30-second timeout with them. You're listening to Stuttgart Ricebird Football on Country 97.3. We're part of the EAB Sports Network.
The love of football defines fall weekends, and in many homes, our families. But it's a demanding sport that can cause injury. That's why UAMS Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is on sidelines and in locker rooms for high schools and colleges across the state, ready to care for athletes with clinics in Central and Northwest Arkansas. UAMS Health, official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for Razorback athletics and future Razorbacks all over Arkansas. Learn more at uams.health/team.
And we welcome you back to Stuttgart Ricebird Football, powered by Petrus Auto Group in Stuttgart. 7 lines of new vehicles, a huge selection of pre-owned with 3 locations to serve you, and great service after the sale. That's Petrus. They got your transportation needs covered on the Grand Prairie. Stuttgart Ricebird defense needs to have the Dragon offense covered on this play right here, Brent, because you got to think Coach Cody's not going to go for it on 4th down at this position on the field.
Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't think so, and I wouldn't think that he would put it in the air here either. But boy,
they're spreading it out.
Yeah, they are. Big play here by the Ricebird defense.
Single back in the backfield, along with Ross, sends a man in motion from the right to the left. Got 3 wide outs to the left. Little confusion in the backfield. Ross takes it, fakes a pitch, and he fires across the middle. Got his man complete, and it's going to be a foot race across the middle. And nice job by the Ricebirds. Open field tackle on the reception for the DeWitt Dragons, number 4, Phoenix Randall. And, boy, I mean, he just caught him in stride right across the middle on a little slant route, and he had nothing but green grass ahead of him.
Yep, he sure did. The quarterback faked the pitch that time and then hit Randall right in stride, and they have the Ricebirds on their heels there. The Birds with a fantastic opportunity there to get off the field, but, boy, just a big play by the Dragons, about 30 yards on that play.
Here come the Dragons to the line, 1st down and 10 from the far hash mark, 5:48 to go here, first half. Handoff into the line, and pretty good gain, about 4 yards it looks like for Graham. He lost his helmet, so he's got to come out for a play.
Yeah, 4 yards for Graham. Dragons keeping that clock rolling there. Would have loved to see the Ricebirds get the ball back there and, maybe score right there before half and get it at 12-7. But now the defense just needs to stop here.
Yeah, and they've got to be getting tired as well.
Yeah.
Ricebirds haven't been able to catch a break. A couple of times the Dragons put the ball on the ground. Neither time the Ricebirds could get on it. And on the other hand, they've turned it over twice themselves. Here's a handoff. Simpson trying to get the corner on the right side. Now he cuts back into the line. He's going to have pretty good yardage. I think he's going to be maybe just about a yard short of a first down.
No, they're going to give him
they're already moving the chains.
They're going to give him a first down without even checking the chains.
And they move out close to midfield, 4:57 to go. Clock stop while they move the chains.
Yeah, it's going to take a flag or a lost yardage play here to really help out the Ricebird defense, because they're just picking up chunks of yardage here on every play, 4 and 5 yards.
Ricebird defense digs in from the 47 of the Dragons. Here comes Dewitt. Just a direct snap. Straight ahead.
Yep. Quarterback Ross on the carry. He's going to have about 3.
LaDadrian Smith on the stop for the Ricebirds, number 78. Ball at the Dragon 49-yard line. And, boy, they are milking that play clock down. They're shortening this game. No question about that.
They are. This is a big play here. If you can hold them to 2nd and 8 or 7, to 3rd down and, 7 or 8, you can maybe stop them here, but 4 or 5 yards here, and that's right where they want to be.
3 wide outs to the left, 1 to the right. Single back standing to the right of the quarterback. He hands to that back, and he is hit right at the line, but he spins away, and he is still on his feet. That's Corey Graham.
Yeah, you said it, Lynn. He was hit right at the line of scrimmage. Spun out of it, though. The Ricebirds just unable to bring him down on first contact, and here it is, 3rd and a long 3, but that's right where they want.
Yeah. 4-down territory with 3:32 to go here in the first half. DeWitt with a 12-0 lead over the Ricebirds. Here come the Dragons to the line. Everybody checks the play on their wrist. They've got everybody in tight. A little extra blocking, a little extra power in there for the Dragons. Ross, the quarterback, stands, looks to the side, and now Coach Cody calls timeout. Let's take a quick 30-second timeout with him. You're listening to Stuttgart Ricebird Football on Country 97.3 FM. We're part of the EAB Sports Network.
When it comes to harvest season, you're no stranger to long hours, which is why your Case IH and Kubota dealer, Progressive Tractor and Implement in Stuttgart, is extending their parts and service hours to help you be ready during this crucial time of year. Trust factory-trained technicians to provide knowledgeable expertise and quick turnaround times. Ask Progressive Tractor and Implement about their next-day parts availability and count on their professionals to help ensure that your equipment stays up and running all day or all night for maximum production and bushels. Contact your local Case IH and Kubota dealer, Progressive Tractor and Implement, for more information.
Welcome back to Stuttgart Ricebird Football, powered by Petrus in Stuttgart. 2 locations for Chevrolet and GMC, and also out across from Max Prairie Wings, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. That's Petrus. They got your transportation needs covered on the Grand Prairie. 3rd down and 3 for the DeWitt Dragons. In Ricebird territory, the quarterback Ross keeps it himself, cuts around the left side, has the first down, pushed out of bounds on the near side here by number 5, Keaton Byers for the Ricebirds. And Brent, you're starting to see the Ricebirds dragging out there. Look at them as they walk back.
Yeah. Well, they've been out there for nearly the entire first half.
3 minutes and 3 seconds to go here in the first half.
But it is imperative that the Birds hold the Dragons out of the end zone here, because the Ricebirds will get the ball starting the 3rd quarter. Can't let them score here.
Rich, we talked about the fence was going to be lined. Look at it all the way around.
It is.
Quarterback takes, hands to Graham, and Graham's going to be brought down at the line of scrimmage, maybe even behind the line of scrimmage just a little bit. What a nice play defensively by Keyshawn McKnight for the Ricebirds, number 33.
Yeah, it sure was. He got him from behind that time and wrapped him up and did not let him go. It's going to be a loss of a yard.
2nd down and 11. Clock moving. 2:43 to go in the first half. DeWitt with a 12-0 lead. Taking their time, milking the play clock. 18, 17, 16. They're not even to the line yet.
Dragons out of timeouts. Ricebirds have all 3.
Quarterback takes a snap, mishandles a little bit, gets some pressure, fires across the middle, got a man wide open, and he sidesteps the defender and headed inside the 10. And we've got a little extracurricular activity going on there, and another penalty marker comes in. But Dragons are going to be set up deep in Ricebird territory. After the penalty, if it's on the Ricebirds, it'll probably be at about the 2-yard line.
All right.
Nice play by Dewitt with their receiver.
Personal
It is a personal foul against the Ricebirds. And again, that's the retaliation part of that, Brent.
Yep, it is. But that's going to mark it off half the distance to the goal, and they're going to have it. Looks like at about the 4-yard line, I believe, or just inside the 4 with 2:16 left. And the Dragons are knocking on the door of their third touchdown with a 12-0 lead right now.
First and go from the 4-yard line.
And they're going to continue to take the play clock down, really shorten the game, particularly for the Ricebirds. Everybody's in tight, little power package. We've seen this all night long. Oh, and the ball is snapped past the quarterback. He picks it back up, and he's still on his feet.
Yep.
He does a nice job. He does not do what you're supposed to do, and that's just jump on it at that point. He picks it up.
Dangerous play there.
But again, third time now that the Dragons have put the ball on the ground, and the Ricebirds have not been able to get on it.
No. Yeah, Ross was the first one back there that time and made a clean pickup on it and picked up maybe like a yard or so on that, but 2 or 3 Ricebirds hit him, but he held on to the ball, and it's all the way back to the 8.
Timeout, Stuttgart. We're back with more Stuttgart Ricebird football in 30 seconds.
Now is a great time to get out and experience an outdoor adventure in the Arkansas Delta Byways region. From hiking to biking to water adventures, we've got them all. Bike, jog, or stroll across the Big River Crossing, the longest public pedestrian bridge across the Mississippi River. Do some fishing or kayaking on Lake Chico, the largest oxbow lake in North America. Explore the beginnings of Arkansas at Arkansas Post National Memorial. Visit deltabyways.com for more ideas.
This ad paid with state and regional funds.
And we welcome you back to Dragon Stadium in DeWitt, where the DeWitt Dragons lead the Stuttgart Ricebirds. Once again, the Dragons put the ball on the ground. The Ricebirds this time going to wrap the ball carrier up. That is number 13, Cordero Berry, on the stop.
It's all the way back to the 17-yard line, so another loss of about 10 on that play. So defense getting a little bit of help here. Some snaps off to the side, and Ross just unable to come away with them.
So it's the fourth time now that the Dragons have put the ball on the ground that the Ricebirds have not been able to get on it, and they've put it on the ground twice, or they have had two turnovers. I get it out.
And it's going to be third down and goal here from, it looks like, the 17 or so. So here's a chance for the Ricebird defense to come up with the stop. There's still 1:46 left, and the Birds have one timeout here. So a big sequence of plays coming up here for both teams, especially for the Ricebirds. They cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
You're exactly right. Ricebirds definitely like to have something positive happen here before half.
Yep.
And so far, the Dragons have been able to just pull every rabbit out of their hat that they've needed. So we'll see. Love to see a scoop and score.
Yeah.
Or a pick six.
Yep.
Or just a pick.
Yeah.
Or just a scoop. That's right. All right, here come the Dragons. They break the huddle. Two wide outs to the right, two on the left. Back to pass, looking, getting some pressure. Now fires. He's got his man complete and got penalty marker down.
Yep.
So then got another one down now.
Yeah, and he actually made it into the end zone. That was number 40, Griffin Whitmore, along the far side. I thought the Birds maybe could push him out of bounds, but he made it into the end zone, but it's coming back.
The flag was thrown right at where he turned the corner there as well, so it probably had some good bearing on that. Now there's another penalty marker that was thrown right in the middle of the field.
Yep. Yeah, two of them thrown there. Don't know if they saw the same thing or two different things, but we'll see.
That play took a whopping 5 seconds. All right.
Ineligible man downfield and holding on the Dragons.
So that'll back them up.
And yeah, it will. Ineligible man was declined. The Ricebirds will take the holding penalty, but Coach Cody does definitely not agree with that. He is out past the numbers.
I believe the hat came off even.
Yeah, it did. That's going to back him way up now.
He is still mad.
Well, he's pretty close to getting the flag himself.
Yeah, he is. He sure is. And the official is trying, both of them are trying to hurt him back.
Yeah.
And now the gentleman in the white hat's giving them a sideline warning.
Okay, so now it's third down and goal from the 20, just inside the 25.
All right.
So we'll do it all over again.
Yep.
Still a huge sequence of plays for the Ricebird defense.
Oh, no
here.
question about that, Brent. No question.
But the Ricebirds have the Dragons backing up here. What started out from the 4-yard line is now back at the 25.
And they're still talking about it out there.
Yeah.
So
2 bad snaps or 3 bad snaps, and then a couple of penalties have the Dragons backed up deep.
Want to mention while we got just a moment, Junior Ricebird stayed undefeated last night with a 30-0 win over the Dewitt Dragons. Junior high action. The interesting thing about that game was the Ricebirds ran 10 offensive plays in the entire game, and they won 30-0. 4 of those 10 were touchdowns.
Yeah,
that's a pretty productive night.
I would say so. Definitely something that you don't see every day, and the referees are still talking about it out there. Don't really know what they're talking about.
Coach Price got his hands on his hips on the far side over there.
But hey, the Stuttgart defense is getting a good
breather.
A good little rest here. I don't know if he's maybe arguing about the player that was downfield, but that penalty was declined anyway, so that really doesn't matter.
And he was so far away from the holding penalty, he could not have had a good vantage point on that because it's on the other side of the crown of this field. There's just hardly any way you could tell anything about it from his vantage point. Now, he might be hearing something from his coaches that are on the roof, but he couldn't see it.
Right.
But he was pitching a fit.
All right, looks like we're finally getting set here.
It's going to be 3rd and 25 to go.
Yep, 3rd and goal from the 25.
4 down territory, though, won't you think?
Yeah, I would definitely think so.
They'll try to get half over. They'll try to get all of it here on this one. Here come the Dragons, dressed in their bright blue with the white trim. Stuttgart Ricebirds in all white with maroon helmets, maroon trim. Dragon fans here on the near side, they have been into it tonight. This has been a fun night for those Dragon fans so far. Minute 36 to go, first half. Dragons finally come to the line of scrimmage. 2 wideouts to each side. Straight back to pass, looking now, getting some pressure. There's a hold, not called. Oh, there it was called.
Yep.
Finally. And he's going to keep it all the way down the sideline, but this one's coming back.
Yeah.
Number 73 is looking at the official like, I didn't mean to do it.
Yep. Boy, and it will still be 3rd down, but 10 yards further back.
Yeah, it is.
But boy, what a nice run though by Ross up the far side.
And 4 seconds went off.
4 seconds. Well, hey,
minute 27.
Well, hey, if the Ricebirds get the ball back, we will take it.
Yeah, that's actually working in the Ricebirds' favor.
It is.
All right, they're going to mark this one off.
3rd and goal from the 25.
This is going to be from the 34-yard line.
34, okay. All right, so.
This is 3rd and Elmira. Is about
is.
what this is, as the Dragons are headed north. And
this is where the Ricebirds really need to pick up a turnover here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe
something good to happen here before the half.
Yes, they do.
Try to take the crowd out of it a little bit. Try to steal a little bit of that mo. DeWitt's doing a good job of squelching their own momentum.
On this drive, they sure are.
Yes.
They sure are.
Then they got down to the 2-yard line, and they've gone backwards. 3rd and forever for the Dragons. 3 wide outs to the left, 1 to the right. Ball's in the center of the field. Hand to Corey Graham over the right side. And he's going to have his leg cut out from under him. What a play defensively by Cordero Berry, number 13 for the Ricebirds. Timeout, Stuttgart.
You said it, Graham shot through the line that time. Looked like he had some room, but boy, Berry came flying up and took his legs out from under him. Only going to be a gain of about 2 or maybe 3 on that play, but not much at all.
Going to bring up 4th down, and the Ricebirds called timeout So let's take a quick 30-second timeout with them. You're listening to Stuttgart Ricebird Football on Country 97.3 FM. We're part of the EAB Sports Network.
Got a tree that's too big or a stump that won't budge? Layman Tree Service has you covered. Insured, bonded, and offering free estimates. No job is too big or too small. Tree removal, trimming, land clearing, stump grinding, storm cleanup, and debris haul. Layman Tree Service does it all. Need firewood for hunting camp, your backyard, or fireplace? Layman Firewood delivers right to your door. Call Michael at Layman Tree Service at 870-659-0662 for your tree care needs. And for firewood delivery, call Josh at 870-830-4614. Layman Tree Service and Layman Firewood, taking care of your trees and keeping your fires burning.
And we welcome you back to Stuttgart Ricebird Football, powered by Petrus in Stuttgart, with their 2 locations on 19th and Main for Chevrolet and GMC, and out across from Max Prairie Wings for Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. That's Petrus. They got your transportation needs covered on the Grand Prairie. It's 4th down and goal from way back. Quarterback's going to punt it, and it is going to make its way into the end zone.
Yep.
Touchback, and so the Ricebirds will have it at the 20-yard line with 1:15 to go here in the first half, and the Ricebirds trailing the Dewitt Dragons 12-0. And Brent, I think that was the first stop for the Ricebirds.
Well, after the first possession,
that's
where
true.
we forced
That's
the punt.
true.
Yeah,
you're exactly right.
Yes, it was. But a big stop for the Ricebirds there, as they couldn't afford to let the Dragons have one more touchdown. Plenty of time for the Ricebirds. We know the Ricebirds can score quickly. 1:15 left, no timeouts.
All right, Kane Price brings his Ricebirds to the line. 3 wideouts to the right. From the far hash mark, from the left to the right. Here come the Birds. Takes the snap, rolling to his right, looking, assessing, looking. Now he's going to tuck it and get out of bounds. Takes a hit.
15,
Now, there's an extra 15 yards there.
Yep, it is.
Number 4 for the DeWitt Dragons, a little anxious there. That's Phoenix Randall. Put a little late hit on Kane Price, and that'll be 15 yards at the end of the run.
And it's going to be a gain of about, looks like 3 on the run, and Price was just running out of bounds. He had just stepped out of bounds, and Randall got a pretty good shove on him, and that's going to be 15 more. So, boy,
personal fouls continue to pile up.
Yeah, the penalty yards for the Dragons are piling up here in the first half.
You bet. Ricebirds have it now from their own 38-yard line. 1:09 to go here in the first half. Wideouts on each side. Take, handoff. Juwan Terry just hurdles over the line, and he is going to get about a yard, maybe 2. Birds need to hustle back up to the line. I think the Birds thought maybe they might catch DeWitt sleeping just a little bit.
Yep.
Quickly back to the line, 53, 52, 51. Snaps the ball, fires it out in the flats. Complete and brought down immediately on the far sideline. QT Johnson on the reception. Nice play defensively by the Dragons over there.
Yes, it was. He's going to have about 4.
35, 34, 33. Clock moving here. Price takes the snap, straight back. Now dumps it across the middle. Coming to the near side with a little room. Juwan Terry, midfield, 45-40, 35-30. 25-yard line and out of bounds with 18 seconds to go. Juwan Terry with the biggest play of the night for the Ricebirds.
It was 32 yards on the screen pass, and Ricebirds have it at the 25. Well, at the 27 is where they're going to mark it, but 18 seconds left.
Ricebirds huddle up with 1st and 10. DeWitt Dragon fans with their cowbells making some noise from the near hash mark. Kane Price takes the snap, back to pass, getting some pressure, airs it out long toward the corner of the end zone, and it is caught out of bounds.
Yeah,
it was caught but out of bounds.
Yeah, Johnson there was going for it in the corner. Just quite couldn't come away with it. I think he had it until he hit the ground, but he was also out of bounds.
The Ricebird band went crazy over there, so I knew that he had his hands on it.
Yep.
11 seconds to go now, 2nd down and 10. Have to do something toward the corner or in the end zone.
Yeah. Sideline pass or a touchdown.
Kane Price back to the line, making a lot of noise here. 3 wideouts to the left, empty backfield. Takes a snap, quickly rolling to his left, getting a little pressure from behind. Looks, he fires it, just lobs it down, and it is incomplete. And with 4 seconds to go, Ricebirds are going to have one more shot.
Yeah.
And that's going to do it here for the first half. 4 seconds to go, 3rd down and 10, but the clock is the factor there. They move the ball back to the near hash mark. Ricebirds have it at the 27-yard line. A little too long for a Dawson McKelvey field goal attempt
I think so.
at this point. So the Birds are going to see what they can come up with. 4 seconds to go. Barring a penalty, this will be the last play of the first half. Kane Price with a receiver cluster to the right. Takes a snap, got plenty of time, firing it toward the end zone, and it is picked off in the end zone, out of bounds, and that will bring us to the end of the first half. With your score, the DeWitt Dragons 12, the Stuttgart Ricebirds nothing, with 1 half down here at Dragon Stadium in DeWitt. Stuttgart Ricebird Marching Band going to perform here in halftime here in just a bit, so we will try to get you the sound for that as well, as they'll take the field, but we're going to take one quick timeout here on the Southern Bancorp halftime show, and we'll come back and we'll bring you the Ricebird Marching Band performance here at the half. We'll get to that and make sure the officials say that's it. Yes, the officials say that is it. And the DeWitt Dragon cheerleaders are going to perform here before the Ricebird Marching Band does. So we'll take a 5-minute timeout here on the Southern Bancorp halftime show. When we come back, we'll have the Ricebird Marching Band, we'll have halftime stats, and we'll try to get some scores from around the conference. All that and more coming up in 5 minutes.
Arkansas-owned EAB, East Arkansas Broadcasters. This is Country 97.3 KDEW, DeWitt, Stuttgart. Country 97.3.
Your Smith Brands Plus has been supporting Ricebirds athletics for 46 years in Stuttgart. We're honored to be a part of the Ricebird tradition. Freemeyers has joined with some of the best brands in America, including Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, Lazy Boy, and Sealy, to be able to supply our customers with the best values. Now, Freemeyers has gone a step further with guaranteed price matching. If you need home furnishing, you check with Freemeyers, 201 South Main in downtown Stuttgart. Best brands, best prices, best people.
Are available now at Urban Care of Stuttgart for ages 6 months and up. No appointment is necessary. Simply walk in. Major insurance providers are accepted, and you can call ahead to 672-0911 to find out if you're covered. Supplies are limited. Get your flu shot today at Urgent Care of Stuttgart. And if you start to experience a sudden onset fever, chills, weak, tiredness, a sore throat, or dry cough, visit Urgent Care for treatment without a wait. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Urgent Care of Stuttgart at 22nd and Park Avenue. Get sick, get seen today. Time for an oil change? What about a new battery? Harry's Rapid Lube in Stuttgart has you covered. Harry's Rapid Lube, EM Dexo certified oil, along with quality fuel oil, to make it easier to filter and windshield wipers, and quickly replace your run-down battery with an industry battery. You don't need an appointment. Just drive in. For quality service, for quality people, see Harry's Rapid Lube at 2208 South Timber in Stuttgart, or phone 672-7200. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. College dreams come true at the University of Central Arkansas, especially now with the UCA commitment. This new program provides a debt-free pathway for tuition and fees for Arkansas students who earn $100,000 or less a year. And that impacts everything. It's fewer barriers and endless opportunity. Welcome to Bear Country. Learn more about the UCA commitment at uca.edu. Hey, it's Taylor Holmes from Holmes Media LLC. I'm all about serving our community with family-still intimate sessions that capture the special moments that matter most to you. Whether it's family portraits, weddings, surprise engagement, senior portraits, newborn sessions, events, headshots, or sports, I've got you covered. Plus, I'm available for travel. Give me a call at 870-926-7160 or visit Holmes Media LLC on Facebook or Instagram for links to my website and email to book your session today. Honor our military and veterans by joining the Grand Prairie Quilt of Valor Volunteer Workday at the French Team in Stuttgart on Wednesday, October 30th. Spend the day sewing alongside friends to create beautiful quilts for our deserving heroes. It's a day of community, craftsmanship, and gratitude, all while giving back to those who have served our country. For details, visit the French Team at 2015 South Burkle in Stuttgart or call 870-673-8156 and stitch together something special for those who've sacrificed life for us.
Hey farmers, this is Kelsey Jessup at the Katie Shack in Stuttgart. Harvest season is tough, but your body pain doesn't have to be. At the Katie Shack, we're here to help you power through with all natural, effective pain relief. From sore backs to aching joints, our holistic treatments are designed to keep you feeling strong. Don't let pain slow you down this season. Visit the Katie Shack. Book today and get back to the field feeling your best. Our Fire and Ice special is only $90 right now and offers a state-of-the-art NASA-developed red light therapy and localized cryotherapy that kicks inflammation to the curb. Give me a call at 870-873-4300 to book your pain treatment or stop by to see me at 1816 South Burkle in Stuttgart. Live better, recover faster. We're here to help.
From your first paycheck to your first home, starting your own business, or celebrating your retirement, we're here for all of life's important moments. At Simmons Bank, our modern banking solutions make managing your finances effortless and efficient, so you can focus on what matters most. Simmons Bank, proud supporter of the moments that matter. SimmonsBank.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender, all accounts subject to approval.
Medicare open enrollment begins October 15th. This is Kelsey Konechny with Konechny Insurance, and we are here to help you with your Medicare coverage needs. We can help you with prescription drug plans, Medicare supplements, and Advantage plans. We are your local hometown insurance agents that will give you the personal attention you deserve. Call us at 870-673-9249. Konechny Insurance, 102 West 7th Street in Stuttgart.
Great coaches know that success on the field takes more than just athletic ability. It takes a winning strategy. And at Southern Bancorp, we believe the same applies to banking. Whether you need competitive rates on loans and accounts to keep you in the game, or financial tools like credit counseling and homebuyer education to move the ball down the field, we can help. Visit banksouthern.com today and let's build your winning strategy. Southern Bancorp, wealth builders for everyone. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And we welcome you to the Southern Bancorp halftime show from Dragon Stadium in DeWitt tonight, as the Ricebird Marching Band has just taken the field and they have started their performance. So we're going to join them. We're going to cut our mics down and we're going to turn our field mic up. Enjoy the Ricebird
somebody willing to ride the ruts at double speed to get the hay in ahead of the rain clouds. He will stop at midfield and race to help when he sees the first smoke in the neighbor's place. So God with the farm.
And you're listening to the Stuttgart Ricebird Marching Band, their competition performance here from Dragon Stadium in DeWitt, here on the Southern Bancorp halftime show.
Smiling eyes when his son says he wants to spend his life doing what Dad does. So God made a farmer. God said, I need somebody willing to sit up all night with a newborn colt and watch it die, then dry his eyes and say, maybe next year. So God made a farmer.
The Stuttgart Ricebird Marching Band here at halftime. Dragon Stadium in DeWitt.
I need somebody who can shape an axe handle from a persimmon sprout, shoe a horse with a hunk of car tire, make harness out of hay wire, feed cells, and shoestring, and plant an old man Parkinson. We'll finish his 40-hour week by Tuesday noon, then pay him from tractor back, put in another 72 hours. So God made a farmer. I need somebody with arms strong enough to wrestle a calf and yet gentle enough to deliver his own grandchild. Somebody to call hogs, tame cantankerous machinery, come home hungry, have to wait for lunch till his wife's done feeding visiting ladies, tell the ladies to be sure to come back real soon. So God made a farmer. And on the 8th day, God made a farmer.
And you are listening to the Stuttgart Ricebird Marching Band, their competition performance here at halftime from Dragon Stadium in DeWitt, where the Stuttgart Ricebirds trail the DeWitt Dragons by a score of 12-0 here at the half. The Ricebird Marching Band concludes their performance, and they make their way off the field here at the Southern Bancorp halftime show. We'll take another timeout. When we come back, Brent will have our halftime stats, and we'll maybe have some scores from around the area. We'll have that and more coming up for you in 6 minutes.
Did you know that since 1907, Lane has been providing water services to cities, industries, and farmers, not just in the Grand Prairie area, but all across the state. Lane provides pump sales and installation, constructs and designs water wells, and installs underground pipes. Lane also has an in-house machine shop, which is prepared to service and repair all brands and sizes of pumps, gear drives, and motors, along with a complete parts department open to the public. For all your water needs, contact Lane first at 2015 South Main in Stuttgart, or call 870-673-1591.
Our Kansans have trusted the expert surgical teams at Baptist Health for more than a century. And through the years, we've excelled at surgery that puts the patient first. Heart surgery, orthopedic surgery, neurosurgery, breast cancer surgery, and any surgical challenge you face. At Baptist Health, we put all our effort into perfecting one very particular type of surgery, yours. Learn more at Baptist-Health.com. Baptist Health. For you, for life.
Tohatsu Outboard offers 4-stroke motors from 2.5 to 250 horsepower, and all with a 5-year warranty. Built with their one-of-a-kind direct injection technology, Tohatsu has revolutionized environmental performance, uncompromising their pursuit of durable and lightweight outboard motors. And with interest rates as low as 4.99% financing, now is the time to get a new Tohatsu motor from Max Prairie Wings in Stuttgart. Call Max Prairie Wings in Stuttgart or click on maxpw.com. Great service and competitive prices. Max Prairie Wings in Stuttgart. The hunt begins here.
Saracen Casino is Arkansas's closest place to play, and this month you could win Toyota's all-new First Edition Land Cruiser from Trotter Toyota. This new-look Land Cruiser is the perfect example of legendary style, and it could be yours on October 26th just for playing your favorite slot and table games at Saracen Casino. Take your chance at winning a First Edition Land Cruiser.
Saracen Casino Resort, Vegas, Arkansas style.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
Hi, this is Kim Buffet. Did you know that at Coker Hampton Drug Company and Gift Shop in downtown Stuttgart, our pharmacists have more than 80 combined years of expertise? If you have any questions or need advice about medication, our pharmacists are happy to help. With friendly staff, a vast selection of over-the-counter medicines, a convenient drive-thru, and more, we've been proudly serving our community for nearly 100 years. You can trust us with your health. We're here for you at Coker Hampton Drug Company and Gift Shop at 218 South Main in downtown Stuttgart.
Finding your place is more than just a location. It's about discovering your purpose, exploring your passion on a campus that feels like home. At A-State, you can achieve at the highest level, form lasting relationships, and support the Red Wolves, both on campus and in the wild. Whether you're into research, the arts, healthcare, or maybe something else, there's a place for you at Arkansas State University. Find your place in the pack. Visit astate.edu to learn more.
Hi, this is Jennifer Smith from Wilkerson Jewelers. The real value in any jewelry is the sentimental connection that you have to the pieces you own. The beautiful earrings your grandparents gave you when you graduated. The amazing engagement ring your fiancé surprised you with. The watch your company presented you with when you retired from your job. For over 50 years, Wilkerson's has been a part of those special moments. And we love that we get to be a small part of some of the most important experiences of your lives. No matter what's the budget, come in to shop and check us out online at WilkersonJewelers.com. Easy financing and layaway are available. At Wilkerson Jewelers in beautiful downtown Stuttgart, we will memories with you.
When it comes to selling your house or finding your dream home, trust matters. Brothers Realty in Stuttgart, their dedicated team is committed to delivering top-tier real estate sales and service. With Brothers Realty, you're guaranteed personalized and professional care for those crucial decisions. Trust Brothers Realty to have your best interest at heart. Call 870-659-4218 or visit brothers-realty.com for listings. Connect with them on Facebook and Instagram at Brothers Realty. Experience real estate excellence with Brothers Realty.
From your first paycheck to your first home, starting your own business, or celebrating your retirement, we're here for all of life's important moments. At Simmons Bank, our modern banking solutions make managing your finances effortless and efficient, so you can focus on what matters most. Simmons Bank, proud supporter of the moments that matter. SimmonsBank.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender, all accounts subject to approval.
Pico Foods says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
Looking for a college that offers exceptional opportunities close to home? For over 150 years, Lyon College has been the launch pad for successful careers right here in Arkansas. With a strong academic reputation, competitive athletics, and a stunning campus in beautiful Batesville, Lyon College is dedicated to shaping graduates who make a difference in their communities. Discover what Lyon has to offer by visiting lyon.edu. Lyon College, building a better world starting in Arkansas.
The quality of Pearson Company in Stuttgart has been established across the Grand Prairie for over 30 years.
Pearson Company specializes in construction, repair, and maintenance of steel buildings and will custom design your building to your specifications. Our steel buildings are known for their agricultural, industrial, commercial, and recreational uses. When you're planning a new building of any kind, let Pearson Company give you more building for your money. Mickey says when you know who we are, you won't build any other way.
And we welcome you back to the Southern Bancorp halftime show here from Dragon Stadium in DeWitt, where the Stuttgart Ricebirds trail the DeWitt Dragons 12-0 at the half. I'm Lynn Keller sitting alongside Brent Whitman. Southern Bancorp in Stuttgart and DeWitt sponsor the halftime show every Friday night with flexible lending, customized accounts, and financial development services aimed at helping put you and your family on the path to economic opportunity. They're wealth builders for everyone. In Stuttgart, located on 620 East 22nd Street, and for our friends in DeWitt, 220 West Cross Street. Southern Bancorp, wealth builders for everyone. Also check them out online at banksouthern.com. Well, Brent, let's take a look at the stats from the first half of tonight's game.
All right, for the DeWitt Dragons, they're led on the ground by Corey Graham, 17 carries, 64 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Landon Simpson, 3 carries for 37. Gerard Daniels, 3 carries for 9. Quarterback Justin Ross has 11 carries for 27 yards through the air. Ross is 2 out of 3 for 58 yards. Travis London with 1 28-yard catch. Phoenix Randall with a 30-yard catch, 137 on the ground, 58 through the air. 195 for DeWitt in the first half. For the Ricebirds, Juwan Terry, 4 carries, 11 yards. Deontay Clark, 1 carry, minus 13. Kane Price, 3 carries for 14. Through the air, Kane is 3 for 7 with 44 yards and 2 interceptions. QT Johnson, 2 catches for 12 yards. Juwan Terry, 1 for 32, 2 yards rushing, 44 yards passing for Stuttgart, 46 total yards. I wouldn't have believed that if I didn't see it. You know.
Well, we knew going in the DeWitt Dragon team that they had a good defense. We knew
Right.
that.
Yep.
And they have really swarmed to the ball. And I don't know if they have kind of maybe put a little fear into the Ricebirds. They've been a little reluctant to put the ball in the air as much.
Yeah, maybe so. I mean, starting out for sure it was
Yeah.
in the first quarter. You know, it was a lot of on-the-ground plays, and then, you know, we had that 3rd down and 10. You know, they run the reverse to Sparky for the
Yeah.
loss there. So, yeah, but, you know, that down 12 here, you know, you go into halftime, you got a chance to make some adjustments here. Let's see what the Birds come out and do here. They really need to put points on the board right here, right now.
There's no question about that. Let's take one more time out here on the Southern Bancorp halftime show. When we come back, we'll get set for the second half kickoff of tonight's game between the Stuttgart Ricebirds and the DeWitt Dragons. You're listening to Ricebird Football on Country 97.3 FM, part of the EAB Sports Network. We're back in 1 minute.
Great coaches know that success on the field takes more than just athletic ability. It takes a winning strategy. And at Southern Bancorp, we believe the same applies to banking. Whether you need competitive rates on loans and accounts to keep you in the game, or financial tools like credit counseling and homebuyer education to move the ball down the field, we can help. Visit banksouthern.com today and let's build your winning strategy. Southern Bancorp, wealth builders for everyone. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Are you tired of unreliable internet service? Do you constantly run over your data plan? Are you having trouble getting internet service where you live? With TextStream high-speed internet, you'll get consistent high speeds and low latency that doesn't stop at city limits. TextStream high-speed internet is perfect for homes, small and large businesses, farmers, and hunting clubs. You'll be able to stream, game, and surf with no interruptions. Servicing Arkansas, Lone Oak, Prairie, Jefferson, and Lincoln counties. TextStream is your locally owned and operated high-speed internet solution. Call toll-free 866-268-0101 or visit TextStream.net.
And we welcome you back to the Southern Bancorp halftime show here from Dragon Stadium in DeWitt. Looking at the scoring summary from the first half, it's pretty quick. At the 3:39 mark of the first quarter, DeWitt's Corey Graham goes in from 4 yards out. PAT was no good. DeWitt Dragons led 6-0. And then the second quarter, at the 7:47 mark, Corey Graham goes in for 2 yards out on this one. The PAT pass was no good. Actually, it was intercepted by Landon Bryant, made the score 12-0 DeWitt, and that's where we stand here in the at halftime with the DeWitt Dragons a 12-0 lead. We also want to give props to Landon Bryant on that pick in the end zone. That's a Konechny Insurance interception. And we appreciate Konechny Insurance for sponsoring all of our interceptions this year. Konechny Insurance, we appreciate them. Here come the DeWitt Dragons to the sideline as we get set here for second half. Ricebirds are all huddled down in the north end zone together around Coach Price. I'm sure he's giving them a little pep talk and telling them how important this first possession of the third quarter is going to be, Brent.
No doubt about that there. And, yeah, let's see what kind of adjustments the Ricebird made. A solid defensive game plan by the Dragons had put the clamps on the Birds for the first half here. So let's hope they get good field position here and can mount a drive, or maybe even just a quick scoring play would be fine as well. Just get some points on the board right here.
They got a big lead last week at Star City and had to kind of hold on in the second half because of the players going both ways and a lot of what looked like a lot of fatigue there.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see if that happens to them again and if the Ricebirds can seize that momentum.
Yeah. A couple of quick scoring updates. Warren leads Hamburg 33-7 in the second quarter, and Monticello leads Star City 14-7.
Wow, a couple of interesting games there. DeWitt's got it teed up. We're ready for second half action. Teeing it up and kicking it off will be number 23. Kicks it away from everybody and out of bounds at about the 24-yard line. That is Wyatt Womack, 12th grader. And he kicked that one away from the Ricebirds as well.
Looks like the Ricebirds are going to run the offense out there.
So the Ricebirds will get the ball. And let's see where they're going to place it down. They're going to place it down at the 35-yard line.
35,
and that's where the Ricebirds will have it. First down and 10. As we start the second half of action, the Ricebirds trail 12-0. I'm Lynn Keller sitting alongside Brent Whitman. We're glad to have you joining us tonight for Ricebird football on Country 97.3 FM and also on the EAB Sports Network Stuttgart Ricebirds YouTube channel.
We got Sparky Clark at tailback right now.
3 wide outs to the right, slot on the right. Kane Price takes, hands off, Sparky into the line. Not much there. Maybe the line of scrimmage, and that's going to about do it.
Yep.
Maybe not even the line of scrimmage here. Boy, I mean, he just run right into the meat of that DeWitt Dragon line.
See where they mark it down. Looks like it's going to be a loss of a yard.
Back to the 34-yard line, second down and 11 coming up for the Ricebirds. Beautiful night here in DeWitt.
It is.
Beautiful night for football. Grass field here in DeWitt. Striped off very nicely. Still a little tinge of green out there. 3 wide outs to the right. Slot on the right. 1 wide out to the left. Empty backfield for Kane Price, the quarterback. Looking to the sidelines. Calls for the ball. Straight back to pass. Looks, fires. Got a man complete. Sidesteps a defender. That's Sparky Clark. He's got a first down. Out to midfield. Move the sticks for the Ricebirds.
16 yards that time.
Oh, and here comes another penalty marker at the end of this play.
This is going to be on the Ricebirds, I'm afraid.
I'm afraid it will be too.
It's going to be.
I saw a dragon go to his rear end.
Go down late, and it looked like he just got. I thought he might have got tripped up over somebody, but he might have had a little bit of help. 16 yards on that throw and catch. Price to Clark. It's still going to be a first down.
Out to midfield, unsportsmanlike conduct.
They're going to go right back to where they started.
That's exactly right. Going to be back to the 35-yard line. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
And that's a dead ball, so that's going to be first down and, well, first down and 10? Is that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is. It's going to be, first down and 10. Yep.
I thought it would be first and 25 with it being a dead ball foul, but here we go. Ricebirds with the ball. First down and 10 at 35. Like Brent said, we're right back where we started, Groundhog Day.
Yes, we are. Deja vu all over again.
That's right. 2 wide outs to the right. Actually, 3 wide outs to the right. Single back. Standing to the left of Price, the quarterback. From the far hash mark. Moving from the left to the right on your radio dial. Takes, hands off, coming to the near side. That's Sparky Clark. Sidesteps one defender, sidesteps another. He's got about 4 yards, and that's going to be it. And that's a hard 4 yards.
It was, but we'll take it. I mean, yards are hard to come by in the running game tonight, so we'll take 4 yards on first down, second down, 6. Now just underway here in the second half. Birds trailing 12-0.
Landon Simpson along with Terrell Dale in on the stop on the last carry for the Ricebirds and on the stop for the Dragons. Here come the Ricebirds. They send 3 wide out to the near side, which is the short side of the field. 1 wide out to the left. Kane Price takes a snap, rolling, trying to turn the corner, getting a little pressure. Tucks it down, and not sure where he went out of bounds.
I think he's got a first down. He
but
does.
I knew he knew where to go.
He sure did. He ducked out just beyond the yard marker, and he's going to pick up about 7, and that's going to be a first down.
Cole Keisler was chasing him, number 53, and boy, he's showing some good speed.
It looked like Coach Price is trying to get Sparky, and it's some one-on-one coverage. He is the only one on his side of the field with 3 on the near side here, and they're trying to get him open.
From the far hash mark, here come the Birds, moving from the left to the right, from the north to the south here at Dragon Stadium. Little quarterback draw. He's going to keep it, sidesteps a defender, sidesteps another, steps out of bounds. Looks like a gain maybe of about 4.
Yeah.
They're going to mark it just shy of midfield, so right at midfield stripe.
So right back where we were, if not for the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
Right.
Yeah, second down and a long 6 here. 10-15 left to go in the third quarter.
Rice Birds need to make something happen on this drive. The Rice Birds trail by 2 scores, 12-0. 3 wide outs to the right, which is the wide side of the field. Sparky Clark split out to the left, which is the short side of the field. Kane Price takes it immediately, starts running to his right, looks, fires, and overthrows intended receiver. I'm not sure if that was
for sure
intended for Hayden Prine or if that was – I think it was intended for Hayden Prine.
Yeah, I think so. I think he didn't see Johnson there, but Johnson was wide open, would have had a first down, but the ball overshot his head and was just a little bit too far out in front of Hayden Prine. Third down and about 7 now.
Big third down for the Rice Birds. Ball's right at the midfield stripe here in DeWitt. DeWitt fans have been on their feet all night. They are enjoying this one here tonight. Rice Birds see if they can squelch, get a little bit of that momentum back. 3 wide outs to the right, which is the wide side of the field. DeWitt looks like they jumped, and
timeout Stuttgart.
Timeout Stuttgart. Let's take a quick 30-second timeout with them. You're listening to Stuttgart Rice Bird Football on Country 97.3 FM. We're part of the EAB Sports Network.
Welcome back, Hog fans, for more scratching action from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery. This is looking like a good one.
First appearance of the dime we've seen all season, Tom.
The luck is thick in here tonight. After all that scratching, she's a winner.
The Arkansas Scholarship Lottery. Every day's a chance to win big. Pick up a ticket today. This is winning. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Welcome back to Stuttgart Rice Bird Football, powered by Petrus Auto Group in Stuttgart. 7 lines of new vehicles, a huge selection of pre-owned, 3 locations to serve you, and great service after the sale. That's Petrus. They got your transportation needs covered on the Grand Prairie. Here come the Rice Birds on a big 3rd down and 7 from the midfield stripe. Kane Price fires it out. Sparky Clark's got it, and he has got a whole lot of blue jerseys around him, and he's going to be thrown for a loss.
Yeah, that play there just really was blown up from the start. It's going to be a loss of 2 on the play.
And a punting situation now for the Rice Birds. Certainly don't want to give the Dragons the ball on their side of the field, so Hayden Prine comes in. See if he can punt the Dragons deep. Maybe we can get a turnover. Maybe the Dragons can mishandle something. It's time for the Rice Birds to get some kind of break. Hayden Prine standing at his own 36-yard line. Good snap, puts his foot into it. A lot of pressure, real high kick, and it's going to take a sideways bounce at about the 32-yard line, 31-yard line, and that's where the DeWitt Dragons will have it. First down and 10, their first possession here of the third quarter, 9:21 to go. DeWitt with a 12-0 lead over the Stuttgart Rice Birds.
Yeah, the Birds unable to come away with points there, but the case still remains that the Rice Birds need to be the next team to score no matter when it is now.
You're exactly right.
9:21 left. Dragons come out with 4 wide here on the near side. And it looks like Graham is just going to take the direct snap.
He does, and he's just going to run right up in the middle, and the Rice Birds wrap him up as he gets to the 35-yard line. Going to be a gain of 3 or 4. Let's see.
Second down. Looks like about 4 where they're going to put it.
And Ross, the quarterback, looks like he's trotting back towards the.
Well,
no. He's going to continue to line up at wide out. And they're going to just continue to feed Corey Graham.
That's right, until the Birds can stop it.
He calls for the ball, takes it, he's going to fire it out. He's got his man complete. Ross on the reception. He was a receiver last year. Boy, a nice play defensively by the Ricebirds. Number 19, Landon Bryant.
It was. Nice tackle by Bryant. It's going to be a gain of about 5. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1.
Line of scrimmage right at the Dragon 40-yard line on the near hash mark here in the third quarter. The Dragons moving from the right to the left, which is the south to the north here at Dragon Stadium, dressed in bright blue uniforms with white trim. The Ricebirds in all white with maroon helmets and maroon trim. Ross back at quarterback takes, hands to Graham into the line. He's got a first down and just continues to fight and moves the ball out closer to midfield. Gets out to about the Dewitt 47-yard line, and that's a fresh set of downs for the Dragons with 8:02 to go here in the third quarter, and the Dragons with a 12-0 lead.
About 8 yards on that drive as Ross was just weaving his way through his blockers and through Ricebird defenders.
Birds need to grab the ball and strip it out of there. Ross, quarterback, got it back to his right and one in front of him. Fakes, fires it out in the flats. Got a man complete.
It's wide open out there.
And he's got a first down and looks like he's going to be brought down on the far side by Keaton Byers for the Ricebirds.
There was 23 on the reception, and then there was nobody covering him at all. Just an easy play for the Dragons down to the 31.
Seeing them put the ball in the air a little bit more after just a heavy dose of running attack in the first half. And good play calling by Coach Tommy Cody for the DeWitt Dragons.
That was wide, Womack on the reception, 22 yards.
From the far hash mark, here come the Dragons. Going to take and hand off to Corey Graham, and he is down inside the 15-yard line, down to about the 13. On the stop for the Ricebirds is number 13, Cordero Berry. And the Dragons got the bit between their teeth here in the third quarter of their first possession. And they are in the Ricebird red zone.
About 18 yards on that carry as Graham is approaching the 100-yard mark.
Going to set it down what Brent looks like 14-yard line,
yes.
I think.
Yes, the 14. And this is where about where the Dragon offense stalled with the penalties last time.
Graham lines up at a slot. Quarterback Ross is going to keep it around the left side, and he gets inside the 5-yard line, I believe.
Yep. Yeah, he's down to the 4.
Landon Bryant's out there for the Ricebirds, along with Keyshawn McKnight, number 33, on the stop. But the Dragons marching toward the end zone here. 7:09 to go, third quarter. They've got a 12-0 lead, and they're looking to add. Of course, they were down here before the end of the first half.
They were.
And it was a comedy of errors and ended up moving the ball back out to about the 35-yard line. Ross, quarterback, takes, hands off over the right side. Simpson in the end zone. Touchdown, DeWitt Dragons.
4 yards. Landon Simpson over the right side. That Ricebird defense has been out on the field quite a bit here in this game and just unable to wrap up and make tackles here in the third quarter. And the Dragons stretch their lead to 18-0.
They got the old swinging gate going again. And let's see, I actually saw them snap this in that position once last week. Maybe it was the week before. But they're going to try to kick an extra point. There's a snap, there's a hold, there's a kick, it's up, and it looks good, and it is. And the DeWitt Dragons stretch their lead 19-0 over the Stuttgart Ricebirds. 6:50 to go, third quarter. We're back with more Stuttgart Ricebird football in 30 seconds on Country 97.3 FM, part of the EAB Sports Network.
Whether you've got 100 acres to mow or just some brush out back, show Brush who's boss. Wood's line of rotary cutters match a variety of tractors and applications, so you can start clearing tall grass or tough brush right away. With high-lift blades and deeper decks for a better overall cut quality, you won't find any other rotary cutters that keep your land in line like Wood. Stop in to Prairie Implement Company in Stuttgart to find the right Woods rotary cutter for your next job.
And we welcome you back to Dragon Stadium in DeWitt. Lynn Keller along with Brent Whitman bringing you Ricebird football. Dragons have it teed up, kick it off, and the Ricebirds going to return it from the 28-yard line and gets out across the 30 to about the 33. And that's going to be it for the Ricebirds. And they'll have it first down and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Ricebirds' second possession of the second half, 6:46 left to go, down 19-0. Let's see if the offense can move the ball this time. They had it out to midfield last time with the first down, but then the penalty backed them up and just unable to get back across midfield.
Here come the Birds, one back to the left of Kane Price, the quarterback, three wideouts to the left, one to the right. Fake into the line, now getting a little pressure. Now dumps it off. He's got his man complete.
Yep, it was.
And it is a catch, and it is out to the 42-yard line. The fans on the near side don't agree, but the official had a real good angle on it, and he immediately called it a catch. Nice job by Jawan to get his feet down in bounds. Yep. Out to the 42-yard line, brings up second down, a long two now for the Ricebirds. Again, three wideouts to the left. I see QT Bryan out there. Also, QT Johnson.
There's a flag down. There's Sparky on the carry.
Sparky's got a first down. Let's see what the flag is.
It does look like there's a flag on the play.
And the fans here on the near side think it's holding against the Ricebirds. Let's see what the official says, and he agrees. So, there's a magnetic force around that midfield, Brent.
There
Seems like
is.
when we get out there close to that, we get drawn back, and that was the case. The Birds are back now. Second down and 7, a short 7, I guess we could say. From the 37-yard line, their own 37-yard line, on the near hash mark. Birds moving from the left to the right here on your radio dial. Three wideouts to the right, which is the short side of the field. So Sparky Clark in motion. Fake to him. Now, Kane Price, this little quarterback draw. Look, he's got QT Johnson wide open at 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5, touchdown. No flags, and the Ricebirds are on the board.
Yeah, 63 yards on that throw and catch. I saw QT just went right down the seam, wide open there, and when Kane went to run a little bit, it kind of drew in the defense, and he hit Johnson for the touchdown then, and Price is a little slow to get off the field. He's a little gimpy, chicken at his left knee there, but the Ricebirds get on the board. A much-needed touchdown.
Absolutely. Dawson McKelvey in to attempt the extra point, the important extra point. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up, and it is good. And the Stuttgart Ricebirds are on the board. They trail the DeWitt Dragons 19-7. We're back with more Stuttgart Ricebird football in 30 seconds.
We all have our traditions, from Friday night life to Saturday morning hunts. These are the traditions we pass down to the next generation. Now, we might have hung up our cleats a long time ago, but come tomorrow morning, we can still put on our camo and hunter orange, because some traditions last a lifetime. Get your hunting license and enjoy a season of memories, both on the field and in the woods. This message is brought to you by the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. Hunt natural.
And we welcome you back to Dragon Stadium in DeWitt, where the Stuttgart Ricebirds have just scored for the first time tonight. They trail the DeWitt Dragons 19-7, set to kick off. Dawson McKelvey has it teed up at the 40-yard line. I'm Lynn Keller along with Brent Whitman. Glad to have you joining us tonight for Stuttgart Ricebird football, a big 8-4A conference matchup. McKelvey's got it teed up, moves up, puts his foot into it, and just kind of drills it right down central. Boy, it takes one of those good bounces. It's going to be fielded by number 23, who's the kicker for the DeWitt Dragons. Womack is the return man, and good field position out at the 39-yard line for the DeWitt Dragons. Riceburg defense now, hopefully the offense has created a little bit of momentum.
Yeah, hopefully, yep.
And
Hopefully
kind
so.
of
We
let
need
them
to
catch their breath.
Yeah, for sure. We need to stop here or maybe get on one of those fumbles here that the Dragons have been putting on the ground here.
All right, here come the Dragons to the line. 2 wide outs to the left, 1 to the right. Quarterback takes, hands off into the line, now dancing to the left, back to the right. Corey Graham, and he's loose on the far sideline. He's got a first down. Gain of about, 13, Brent?
Yep.
And he ran 35.
He sure did. And that's going to put him up over the 100-yard mark, 21 carries, 106. And they moved the ball into Riceburg territory.
First down and 10. Excuse me, Brent.
Yeah, the Riceburg defense is going to have a stop here at some point if they're wanting to get this down to a one-score game, be it a turnover or a stop on downs or whatever, but they got to have a stop.
Quarterback takes. He's just going to keep it himself into the line, and that is Justin Ross there on the carry. That was run all the way. Gain of a couple.
About 3.
Maybe 3. They're backing up now to about 2 now. Second down, 8 coming up. Ball just inside Riceburg territory by a couple of yards. Ball's toward the center of the field. Big dragon painted right in the center of the field here at Dragon Stadium. Tall crown on this field as well. We talked about that a little bit earlier.
Yep.
Ross, and there's the ball on the ground, and they keep chasing it back. And once again, the Riceburgs unable to get on the ball when the Dragons put it on the ground. That's the 5th time Brent, we've had a shot.
I just keep waiting on Ross to maybe kind of kick one of those away from him.
Exactly,
but
or squirt out like a greased pig.
Yeah, but boy, he just pounced on it that time. But a big loss on the play.
It is a big loss back to the DeWitt 41-yard line. They've got to get to the Stuttgart 38 for a first down. So let's see. Here come the Dragons. Ball's in the center of the field. They've got wideouts on each side. High snap, but the quarterback takes it. He fires it right across the middle. Riceburgs get a hand on it, knock it down.
They did. He was looking for Graham right down the middle there. But, yeah, what a nice play by somebody on that D-line to bat the ball down to bring up 4th down. A big play there.
It is. Punting situation now for the Dragons. And Ross is their punter as well. Quarterback, safety, linebacker, sells popcorn at halftime.
Yep.
Sparky Clark back deep. How about a big return here?
There we go.
They're not going to kick it to him, though, I'm sure. And here's a whistle before the snap. Timeout Stuttgart, is that right? Riceburgs called timeout?
So.
Riceburgs used their second timeout with still 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. They've taken a timeout. Let's take a quick 30-second timeout with them. You're listening to Stuttgart Riceburg football on Country 97.3 FM. We're part of the EAB Sports Network.
Producers Rice Mill in Stuttgart is proud to sponsor this broadcast of Riceburg Sports. Producers is here for you year-round, providing the hometown service you desire. Producers supports community activities and is proud to be a part of the Grand Prairie. If you're enjoying this broadcast of Riceburg Sports, let our sponsors know, because without their support, this broadcast would not be possible. Producers Rice Mill in Stuttgart, supporting the community and Riceburg Sports.
Welcome back to Dragon Stadium in DeWitt for Riceburg football, powered by Petrus Auto Group in Stuttgart. 3 locations, including Japco on 13th and Park Avenue, where you'll find a great selection of pre-owned vehicles and trailers. Petrus, they got your transportation needs covered on the Grand Prairie. 4th down for the Dragons, and here is a punt. Boy, he gets a dandy off, too. It's going to be fielded by the Riceburg, Sparky Clark. He starts right and then cuts back left, still on his feet. A lot of pursuit, trying to get the corner on the far side, and he's finally belted out of bounds by the quarterback and punter, Ross. Got a Riceburg shaking up here on the near side. And hustling out are the Riceburg.
I'm not sure who that is. Can't tell. I think I don't know if that was Landon Bryant, maybe 19.
And he's going to Landon Bryant.
Yeah, he's going to make it off there. Sparky Clark ran a long ways for about a 12-yard return there, but still pretty good field position for the Birds here. The defense.
More importantly, Brent, they got to stop.
Stop, absolutely.
Here come the Birds. First down and 10. Far hash mark, moving from the left to the right. Send Sparky Clark in motion from the left to the right. Kane Price takes a snap, rolls to his right. Now he's back to left. He's getting some pursuit. Does a little pump fake, and he's going to be drugged down out of bounds after a gain of maybe a yard on the play.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think, a gain of 1. I think that was Corey Graham from the backside that put the pressure on him to force him out of bounds.
Rice Birds huddle and break the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage. QT Johnson, Sparky Clark split wide to the right, which is the wide side of the field. Sparky's out by the numbers. Handoff inside. Just a little bit of running room for a moment, but seals back up, gets out just across the 40-yard line. It's going to bring up now third down and long for the Rice Birds. 3:25 to go in the third quarter. Stuttgart trailing DeWitt 19-7. Birds with the ball. Finally got on the scoreboard here in the third quarter.
Yeah.
And got to stop off the Dragons. Third down, 6 for the Rice Birds. Kane Price now steps away, looks to the sideline, barks out the play. Calling for the ball, takes a snap, fires out. Sparky's got it complete. First down out to midfield. Nice play by Sparky as he took the snap, and boy, he was getting some pressure in there as well, and he just turned away from him enough to get the first down for the Rice Birds.
Yes, it was 9 yards there. Sparky Clark, great coverage, but a better play from Sparky.
First down and 10. Ball is at the midfield stripe here at Dragon Stadium in DeWitt. Like Hayden Prine split wide to the right. Handoff, Juwan Terry. Juwan looking for a little room. He's got it across the 40 all the way down to the 36-yard line. Move the sticks again, Juwan Terry.
There you go, Juwan Terry. The Rice Birds picking up some yardage now, trying to get a little bit of momentum. Now that was about 19 yards on that run. I'm sorry, 14 yards on that run for Terry.
Rice Bird fans across the way really starting to make some noise. Juwan Terry gets the handoff again, starts left and then cuts it right back up into the line. Gain of maybe a couple. Let's see where they mark it.
Wyatt Jones on the stop. Juwan Terry is faulted.
J.J. Daniels in on the stop for the Dragons.
Yeah,
gain of 1.
Yeah, only a yard on that one, but
down to the 35-yard line.
2:10 left in the third quarter.
Rice Birds trail 19-7 with the ball. 3 wide outs, 2 to the right, 1 to the left.
There we go.
There we go. And
offsides. Yep.
Dragons jump off sides.
Yeah, the hard count got, I believe that was number 2, London there. He jumped off sides, and that'll be an easy 5 yards. So that'll bring it up to second down 4. And hey, yards have been hard to come by. So
yes, they have.
So we will take those 5 yards.
You bet. From the far hash mark, Birds moving from the left to the right, the north to the south here at Dragon Stadium. Straight back to pass, airing it out long. Sparky Clark is there, just overthrown right at the end zone.
Yeah,
good. Right at the goal, just past the goal line, and it's going to bring up now third down and 4 for the Birds.
Yeah, pretty good coverage down there on that play, and Price just tried to lay it out there and let Sparky run under it, but just quite couldn't run under it, and it's going to be up third down and 4 now. Obvious 4-down territory here, so let's see what the Rice Birds have in their bag of tricks here.
Juwan Terry's going to be lined up to the left of Kane Price. Now he moves him to the right. 2 wide outs to the right. There's 1 to the left. Price takes hands. Juwan Terry looking for a little room. Not much there. Gets across the 30 to the 29, and he's going to be a good 3, maybe 4 yards short of a first down. So it's going to bring up now 4th down and almost 4.
Yep, 4th down and a long 3. And this is a huge play at this juncture of the game. The Birds need to get this first down and need to keep this drive going here. Big play.
Minute 15 to go, third quarter. Here come the Birds. A lot of noise from the Dragon fans on the near sideline. Rice Bird fans on their feet. Fakes to Juwan Terry. Fires across the middle and a man wide open and overthrows him. Incomplete. Bo Barnes was intended receiver and just put a little too much on it, or he'd be picking his dance in the end zone.
No doubt about it. I think Kane might have got just a little too anxious that time when he saw him open and got rid of it just a little too quick and didn't put the touch on it that he needed. Boy, a big opportunity there squandered by the Ricebird offense.
DeWitt will take over on downs. First down and 10 at their own 29-yard line. 1:03 to go, third quarter. And Ricebird's down to one timeout as well.
Yep.
Mention that. Here come the Dragons. Everybody's checking for the play on their wrist. Ross calls for the ball. He's just going to keep it going around the left side. And, boy, the Ricebirds hammer him as he gets just across the 30-yard line out to the 31.
And Keaton Byers there with the big hit on Ross. Gain of 2 on the play. And, yeah, Lynn, 3. They're going to give him. But, boy, what a big opportunity there. Bo Barnes from his tight end spot right down the middle of the field and would have had a touchdown, just a little bit overthrown now.
Second down, 7 coming up for the Dragons. Again, milking that play clock, shortening the game. Game clock is at 26 seconds on the third quarter. A high snap,
yeah.
Fires it out. Got a man wide open, complete on the far sideline. He's got a first down. He rambles across the 40 out to the 44-yard line. Another fresh set of downs for the DeWitt Dragons. 17 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
11 yards on that throw and catch to Wyatt Womack,
who is also the kicker. And they're going to just let that be it for the third quarter. So we got the third quarter in the books. The Ricebirds get on the board, but so do the Dragons. Ricebirds trail 19-7. We're back with fourth quarter action of Stuttgart Ricebird football in 1 minute.
As summer fades and cooler weather arrives, is your home ready? Proudly providing services to North and South Arkansas County, Cox Heating and Air delivers reliable heating, air, and electrical services to DeWitt, Gillette, Kitchener, St. Charles, Marble, and the surrounding areas. Whether you need an HVAC tune-up or electrical repairs, they've got you covered. Call today at 870-673-1269 to schedule your service. That's 870-673-1269. With Synchrony financing available on generators, central units, and mini splits, Cox Heating and Air is here for your comfort this season and beyond.
When a patient rings the bell after completing cancer treatment, we celebrate one more step toward healing. And with the new UAMS Baptist Health Cancer Center, we celebrate the trusted choice in cancer care. The two greatest healthcare forces in Arkansas have come together to deliver second-to-none treatments with the latest technology, all in celebration of you. Learn more at baptist-healthcancercenter.com. Baptist Health, for you, for life.
Welcome back to fourth quarter action. The DeWitt Dragons have the ball. First down and 10. Corey Graham gets the ball, and he's going to get out across the 45-yard line of the Dragons out to about the 47. And Brent, once again, the Ricebirds are on his back in the backfield.
Yep,
and
they
he
are.
just continues to impress with his strong running ability.
Yeah, he sure does. He picks up about 3 there, and he had a Ricebird on his back for about 2 of those yards and just drug them forward.
Second down, long 4. We'll just call it 5 here. Again, they're just taking all the play clock off of it. They're shortening the game
Smart,
best they
smart,
can.
Smart move there by
Done
Coach
that
Cody.
all night long. Shotgun formation. Ross takes it, hands off to number 3 into the line. Boy, he hits the line wide open, and he finally gets brought down by number 13 for the Ricebirds, Cordero Berry. Boy, he hit that line like a house of fire.
14 yards there, and you can do that, and use the play clock and run the clock down like that when you have a lead.
Yeah.
And, and they have had the lead the entire game here, so no need for them to be in a hurry at all. They're just shortening the game, and the Ricebird defense just unable to come up with a turnover or any kind of a big play there to get the momentum back.
Ball's been on the ground about 5 times for the Dragons. Ricebirds hadn't been on one, and yet they've turned it over a couple of times. Here's handoff to Corey Graham again. He's got to be sore at the end of the night.
You would
the
think
next
so.
day.
Yeah.
Golly, he gets hit a lot.
23 carries tonight. He picks up about 4 on that one.
Moves the ball inside the Ricebird 35-yard line to the 34. 10:38 to go here in the ball game. Ricebirds trail by 12. Down 2 possessions here. Battle of Arkansas County. Big 8-4A conference matchup. Both these teams 1-1 in conference. One of them is going to get a game edge on the other one after tonight. Ross, the quarterback, just again standing there till the play clock runs down. Takes hands off, coming to the near side, and a first down for Landon Simpson, number 5. And looks like Bo Barnes was in on the stop for the Rice Birds.
Yeah.
Clock stops while they move the chains. 10:05 to go here in the ball game. The official winds the clock.
Coach Cody here drawing up a blueprint for every Rice Bird opponent remaining in the season here.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly right.
But the key to this, though, is you have to have the lead.
Yes.
And they have.
Exactly. Exactly. They stand there, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Quarterback takes it, just keeps it right up the middle, and now cuts to the left side, being chased over on the corner and toward the end zone. And is he in? I don't think he got in.
He did.
Oh, did he?
Yep.
Touchdown, Dewitt. 28 yards.
Yeah, 28 yards. Ross around the right end, and the Dragons might have put the nail in the coffin there.
I believe that was it.
Yep, 9:28 left, but the way that things have gone here tonight, yep, that may have done it. Let's see what they do here. They have the swinging gate again, and now they motion over for the point after attempt.
Womack on to attempt the extra point. Ross is the holder. Good snap, good hold, kick is up, and it looks good, and it is. And the Stuttgart Rice Birds trail the DeWitt Dragons 26-7, 9:28 to go in this one. We're back with more Stuttgart Rice Bird football in 30 seconds.
When it comes to harvest season, you're no stranger to long hours, which is why your Case IH and Kubota dealer, Progressive Tractor and Implement in Stuttgart, is extending their parts and service hours to help you be ready during this crucial time of year. Trust factory-trained technicians to provide knowledgeable expertise and quick turnaround times. Ask Progressive Tractor and Implement about their next-day parts availability and count on their professionals to help ensure that your equipment stays up and running all day or all night for maximum production and bushels. Contact your local Case IH and Kubota dealer, Progressive Tractor and Implement, for more information.
Welcome back to Stuttgart Rice Bird football tonight from Dragon Stadium in DeWitt. Wyatt Womack puts his foot into it, and he sails it down central. It's going to be fielded at about the 13 and back up to about the 20-yard line. As far as the Rice Birds can get, let me tell you, the DeWitt Dragons are pumped up. The fans, the cheerleaders, the players, they are pumped.
Yep. Well. They played a fantastic game tonight. You know, they've avoided any kind of turnovers when they could have, and they've overcame quite a few penalties as well tonight, and they have played a great game here with a 26-7 lead here.
9:22 to go in the fourth quarter of action. And here come the Rice Birds from their own 20-yard line. Kane Price at quarterback. 2 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right. Single back standing to his right. Takes a snap, hands to the back. I believe that's Juwan Terry.
Yes, it is.
Thrown for a loss.
Yep.
Everything's going right for the DeWitt Dragons. Everything's going wrong for the Stuttgart Rice Birds here in this one.
Yep, that's going to be a loss of about 4 on the play, and yeah, they're sensing a victory here tonight, and they have got their ears pinned back and are coming after the Rice Birds now.
Here come the Birds to the line. 2 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right. Single back standing to the left to Price. He's back to pass, now looking, rolling to his right, still looking, and he's in trouble now coming back. Now he's got a man wide open, Juwan Terry over here on the near side. He breaks 1 tackle, can't break another one, and he's not going to have a first down, but a real nice play by Price to find him, and a good job too by Juwan
Terry
to help his quarterback out as well.
Yeah, he's going to have about 10 yards, and so it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 4 now for the Birds.
8:15, clock moving here in the ball game. Wide outs on each side, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Price takes, hands Juwan Terry. Juwan trying to hurdle over the line. And
not a good idea there.
Not a good idea, that's right.
No, you just can't do that when there's a big pile there. Maybe a yard on that, but that's about it.
Bo Barnes limping off. Hope
Yeah.
it's just a cramp. He's not putting any weight on his right leg. Certainly hope that that's just a cramp. Bo Barnes was one of the Coach Price's players of the game last week for special team play.
Julius Gaither checking in for Bo Barnes. 4th down. Yeah, it was a gain of 1 on that play. So 4th down and 2 for the Birds.
Rice Birds are going to go for it. 7.5 minutes to go in this one. Price calls for the ball, hands off into the line, and the Birds aren't going to get it. Again, I question that play call.
Yeah, I agree.
Just run right into the middle of the line.
Yeah, that hasn't worked all night.
And the DeWitt Dragons will take over.
It really hasn't worked all year.
Right.
Very much for the Rice Birds. Yeah, when the Rice Birds can't run the ball, it really puts pressure on it, on the offense to be able to throw the ball. And boy, just unable to do anything tonight. Give credit to that Dragon defense, and they came out with a solid game plan.
They did. They've executed it perfectly.
They have. They really have. 7:17 left, and the Dragons looking to add on here.
Cameron Mitchell, number 12, checks in. First time I've seen him tonight into the backfield. Ross at quarterback takes a snap over the right side, and he's going to have some yardage inside the 20 down to about the 18 of the Rice Birds.
You're going to have about 8 on that one. 68 yards for Ross on the ground tonight on 18 carries.
6:53, 52, 51. Clock moving here. Play clock at 17. Yeah, they look like they may want to snap it a little bit quicker.
I agree. I was just about to say that. No, he's going to let it wind.
He is. He's going to wind it down.
They lined up pretty quick, though.
They did. They certainly did. Hand off to Graham over the left side, trying to give him another touchdown.
Yeah, and that might not be a good idea.
I don't get that either.
You got this game in the bag. I don't think there's really any need for your stars to be in there at this point.
Other than it's a statement, and we know that. It's a statement game for the DeWitt Dragons. There's no question about that. 6:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. Rice Birds back home at Ned Mosley Stadium next Friday night, hosting the Monticello Billies. An old familiar foe back into the conference with the Rice Birds. Hand off Graham.
Nothing that time.
Oh, he didn't get anything.
No, he lost. Yeah.
He sure did. Finally.
He lost it. Yeah.
Finally thrown for a loss.
Exactly.
Several Rice Birds in on the stop, including 18, Julius Gaither. Julius Gaither also one of the players of the game for Coach Price last week's game. Big touchdown reception. Second down from behind the sticks now. Second down and 12. 5:43, 5:42. They'll be partying on the square tonight, Brent.
Yes, they will. They will all night long.
Everybody's in tight. Single back standing to the left of Ross, the quarterback. He's going to keep it around the right side, trying to get the corner. Now looks for a little seam, and he just takes it right into the end zone. Touchdown to DeWitt. 17 yards.
Yep. And Lynn, how did the game change on one fourth down play there? Rice Birds hit Barnes for the touchdown. It's a one-score game, and then just like that, the game was over. It just turned on a dime right there. So the Dragons with a 32-7 lead. 5:17 left to go in the game. Let's see that they are awaiting the play. Looks like they're just going to line up and go for two here.
They are. He's going to keep it, and he's not going to get it.
No, he's not going to get it.
Quarterback kept it over the right side. I'm a little curious about that. I'm a little curious about that.
I don't know. Like you said, they're just trying to get
a little statement.
Trying to get as many points as possible.
Yeah, making a little statement there. DeWitt Dragons score again. They take a 32-7 lead, 5:17 to go here in the fourth quarter. And the Ricebirds return team already out. So we'll keep it right here for just another moment while the DeWitt kicking team gets out there, and then we will see if the Ricebirds maybe can get a good return, something they have not been able to do all night.
No, they really haven't. Really haven't. It is 5:17 left in the game. Womack tees it up, and he's going to kick it to the sidelines, and it's going to make it out of bounds.
There you go. It goes out of bounds at about the 35. And I'd just back them up and make them do it again if it was me, but
might as well.
I'm not the coach.
Might as well. Yeah, might as well. I believe it's exactly what we're going to do.
Now, he has shown that he can kick that ball a long ways.
Yeah.
The Ricebirds' deep men are at about the 25-yard line, and twice he's kicked it over their head.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what he does this time. Ricebird fans starting to thin out on the far side. Womack moves up, puts his foot into it. This one's even shorter.
Yes.
Bo Barnes is back out there.
He sure
I didn't
is.
mention that, but he's on the front line up here, and it's good to see.
Yeah, smart play there. He called for the fair catch.
He did at the 49-yard line, and that's where the Ricebirds will have it. First down and 10, 5:17 to go here in the fourth quarter. Birds will go to 1-2 in conference with the Billies coming to town next week. And then the following week, the Ricebirds travel to Warren for the umpteenth time in the last 10 years.
Yeah, that's right. And schedule definitely doesn't get any easier, but you know what? In this conference, there are really no off weeks. You have to come and play every week.
That's true. Kane Price in at quarterback, back to pass, looking. Now he's retreating, being chased. Moving to the right, looking, still looking, and he's going to be slung down at the 45 for a loss of about 3, maybe 4 yards.
Yeah. It's getting to the point where you probably need to get him out of the game.
And the DeWitt Dragons are some kind of fired up.
Or either that or Kane just got to take a shot deep, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, he can't afford to take a sack on a play like that, really.
Exactly.
It's going to be a loss of about 3 on the play.
Now from the Ricebirds' 46-yard line, they've got to get to the 41 of the Dragons for a first down. 4 minutes, 50 seconds to go in this one. 2 wide outs to the left, 1 to the right. Hand off. Juwan Terry dancing around the line. Gets some positive yards. Moves the ball just into Dragon territory. Going to be about 8 yards short of a first down, but it's going to bring up now 3rd down for the Ricebirds from the Dragon 49-yard line. 4.5 minutes to go in this one. Congratulations again to the junior Ricebirds. Big win last night over DeWitt. 30-0. Price is going to keep it. Oh my goodness!
That's I believe that's Keaton Byers.
That is Keaton Byers in. Keaton Byers is in. Keaton is the grandson of Wendell Stratton, and Wendell is probably sitting in the end zone somewhere because he's got a grandson on each team.
Oh, yep. That's right.
There's probably, and they brought bleachers into the end zone there too. So, because I'm sure there's a lot of folks that are dressed in maroon and blue. Hayden Prine in to punt. Good snap, puts his foot into it. Good kick. No knuckleball. Nobody back deep. This one's going to hit, keep rolling inside the 10, and the Ricebirds will down it there. And we'll see where the official sets it down. That's far enough over there that we can't see.
Looks like he's going to set it down at just inside the 10, if my eyes are correct. And I'll credit Dr. Stephanie Willett, former Stuttgart resident there, for taking care of me today. I had some eye issues this morning. Thought I might not be able to see the game, and now I probably wish that I couldn't have seen the game. But thanks to her for taking care of me today.
And Coach Cody is not impressing me by leaving his starting quarterback in there.
No.
That doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
No, it's not. I mean, he could, turn an ankle or
he could end his
get hit in the knee,
career.
and then you're in trouble. That's number 3 on the carry there for the Dragons. That's Gerard Daniels, gain of about 4 on the play. 27 yards on 5 carries for Daniels.
Let me tell you, nobody has left on the Dewitt side.
No, you're right.
There's going to be some heavy-duty partying here tonight.
But he might not have Ross run, run either.
Right.
He could just be
He may be the only one
handing
that
off.
really
Right.
he trusts to handle the
Right.
ball.
Yeah.
He's shotgun formation, 2nd down and 6. Again, taking all the play clock off. Calls for the ball, takes hands off into the line. Ricebirds stuff it right there. Led by Keyshawn McKnight, number 33 for the Ricebirds.
Yeah, looks like no gain on that play.
And the clock is at 2:35 to go. It does look like maybe they're getting some of their clean jerseys lined up here to go in. That's a good thing. They need to let these guys have a chance to play. No question about that. Play clock's at 10. Game clock's at 2:12. On 3rd down and 6. Handoff coming to the near side, turning the corner, and he's going to have a 1st down. Ricebirds drag him down by the jersey across the 20, but fresh set of downs, and that ought to do it.
That was
carry was number 40.
A gain of about 8 for Griffin Whitmore.
And we got somebody limping off, but it looks like cramps, I think, and that would be Tay Clark, number 8 for the Ricebirds. I believe we'll see them stretch him out on the sidelines over there. And a little victory formation now for the Dragons with 1:45 to go here. Clock moving. We'll wrap this one pretty quick with our Blue Seal Petroleum post-game show tonight. And they just snap it and take a knee there as well. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the scoring summary. We'll start our Blue Seal Petroleum post-game show a little early here. Blue Seal Petroleum on 19th and Park in Stuttgart. They're your local source for tires and tire repairs. Great selection of both American-made and Arkansas-made tires. And don't forget them for your fuel needs. Whether it's bulk fuel delivery for the farm or just a tank of fuel, no place is handier to get in and out of than Blue Seal Petroleum in Stuttgart. See Johnny Lammers in the gang for great service. And, hey, I see they got their deer corn sign out on Park Avenue. So if you need deer corn, stop in there and they can get you fixed up. That's Blue Seal Petroleum, sponsor of our post-game show. The scoring summary. DeWitt Dragons got on the board first at the 3:39 mark of the first quarter. Corey Graham goes in from 4 yards out. The point after was no good. DeWitt led 6-0. Then at the 7:47 mark of the second quarter, Corey Graham goes in from 2 yards out. 2-point pass was no good. It was intercepted by Landon Bryant. That's a Konechny Insurance interception. Then into the third quarter, DeWitt scores again at the 6:50 mark. Landon Simpson goes in from 4 yards out. Wyatt Womack's PAT was good, and the Dragons led 19-0. Ricebirds got on the board at the 6:05 mark of the third quarter. Kane Price hit QT Johnson 63 yards in stride. Dawson McKelvey's PAT was good, and the Ricebirds had life. They cut the lead 19-7, but DeWitt comes right back. Justin Ross goes in from 28 yards out. The PAT from Womack was good. They led 26-0, and then Justin Ross once again goes in from 17 yards out. 2-point conversion was no good, and that sets your final mark at 32-7. As both the teams now are meeting out, shaking hands out on the field, and the party can start here in DeWitt tonight. I'm sure the square will be rocking and rolling until dawn.